Okay. Come on, pillar stream. There it is!
I hear the
There it is. I got the notification.
It is there! It exists. Atlas will not get their grubby hands on this one.
I hear the tavern music.
Mm-hmm. Were you waiting? Or quote, waiting?
Or what?
Where you clicked on the stream even though there was nothing on there? Like the waiting face.
Usually not this time. I actually just clicked right when it came up.
Oh, okay.
So, I clicked on the waiting thing, but it was perfectly timed.
Awesome.
I also have some chocolate in my mouth.
Alright. Pull this up.
Time to blast through some story stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Even if we are going on side shit, it's still going to be story related.
So just to remind ourselves what I think we should do. We do the rest of White March in story mode.
Mm-hmm.
Then immediately after we're done with White March, do that other tower thing with the mage.
Right.
That was added with DLC too. We can do that in story mode as well.
Yep.
And then switch back to easy, and then blast through the rest of it while being overleveled.
Absolutely.
Okay, because I actually remembered, because when I got to the final boss, I was thinking of this earlier today. It's like I wouldn't, like if we do that in story mode, it might end up being laughably easy. And then I remembered, wait, no, it was literally laughably easy when I did it because there was this big build-up, and then I blasted him in like a few seconds, and I actually literally laughed because of how ridiculously quick it was. So I would at least want there to be some sort of suspense. It's still gonna be easy, I'm sure, but like... Oof.
Okay. Yeah, and plus we have a few things that we need to mop up from earlier in our adventure too. I'm looking at you, Drake.
Yeah, you're right.
I keep trying to turn my camera on Skype, but it won't let me, so...
Yeah, I was very
and all
confused.
your devices are fucking with you today.
I was very confused.
I know! I usually have my camera on, but it won't let me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Ah.
I am also upset.
Okay. You know what? We're not going to waste any time today. We're going to jump right into things. Right, I forgot I altered my Elgato a little bit. Because I think I finally figured out what was actually fucking with my my mic audio when recording. Though I haven't had time to test it yet. Apparently, I was searching online, and apparently one of the reasons why things would sound distorted is if you just copy and paste scene settings, apparently the OBS doesn't take it that well, and it fucks with the mic audio, but only when recording. So when I copied the settings over from my old computer to the new computer, it started screwing up. So hopefully, if I redo the scene setting for what's specifically going to be Blaze Blue, but it could also apply to Among Us or anything else that we decide to record. If I just start it from scratch, everything should be fine. But we'll see. And that's specifically a me situation because I've been streaming so much. We haven't seen this issue, but I figure, you know, I figure, you know, I'm trying to have a casual conversation as the game is loading up, so why not?
I'm just gonna be here just appreciating how well this is sharing.
Oh no.
because I still appreciate. No, this is not sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
I actually, because there's been so much bullshit we've gone through in this series, I'm actually just appreciating it.
Okay, I got very concerned for a minute. Oh god, I'm just bumping up the volume just a slight bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait for PJ to get drowned out as I'm trying to enjoy the music.
Oh!
Also, in other news related to stream stuff, and PJ and I were talking about this before the stream started. Our team training is underway, and it's off to a good start.
Team.
Yep, our Pokemon team training is underway, and it's off to a really good start.
Yay. I'm teaching Rob about EV training.
Yeah, he is.
The new form of EV training, because we're talking about Sword and Shield, not the old way of finding very specific Pokemon and working through that whole thing.
Yep.
I never had the patience for that. I say, wait, okay. I can't say that. I can't say that I don't have the patience for seeking out a specific kind of Pokemon for an extended period of time, because I clearly do.
You clearly do.
But that was for finding a specific Pokemon, not for training purposes.
Considering you've done it over and over and over again, even though it's taken you an extremely a long amount of time this time, this is not the first time you've tried to find a Pokemon.
I love the 3rd gen remakes. They make everything so easy. I mean, the Pokemon games are making a lot of other things really easy now too, but in terms of Pokemon hunting,
Right.
3rd gen remake is my favorite because it's the easiest in my opinion.
Right.
At least for wild Pokemon. Like finding wild Pokemon. Not the Masuda method. That's easy no matter what.
Alright. So, just a little bit of a recap. We swapped our party around last time, and we had a lot of conversation. Like a shit ton of conversation.
Oh, I love Zahua.
So our current party is Parshi. She's the protagonist, so she's naturally stuck.
Yeah.
We got a Dare because we're not letting a Dare go.
The wall!
We have Durance because he needs to be with us in order to progress his thing anyway. We have
that's...
Well, I know, story block. Yeah. Also,
I think the main reason we have him is healer.
Yeah, but you know, his quest does rely on him like venturing with us and talking with us and whatever else. So
true, it just depends on when we actually decide to talk to him, because the next part for his thing isn't until we get back to the main story.
Right. We have Aloth because Wizard.
Wizard.
We have the Devil of Carrick, who is a fantastic character.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Devil.
She is a rogue, and we explored the rogue moves last time, and holy fucking shit, the abilities for a rogue are absolutely insane.
I love the rogue class.
And then we have Zahua.
My favorite companion.
Well,
for reasons that we saw last time.
Yep. Not to mention his voice actor.
I love this. Yeah. Yeah, Commander.
Yep.
Among other various voices.
I'm gonna say Tager because it's the same voice actor. Yeah, he's a monk, and he's also wonderful. We have one other party member, but we're going to get to them in a bit. Because unfortunately the devil is not going to be with us for too long.
Devil and Zahua are two of my favorites.
Yeah.
They're definitely wonderful additions. The other one is alright.
You're right.
That's just I mean, again, maybe you'll like her more than I did, because there have been times when I haven't liked an NPC and you have. Or vice versa. Sarah. I fucking loved Sarah and you hated Sarah.
He hated her so much.
Sarah was never.
Listen, the Wait, what the fuck?
Ooh.
Why are you...
Still can't feel my fingers.
Why are you barely injured? What the fuck happened to you?
Oh god, I remember that character.
What?
That bothered me.
Oh,
I forget, can you actually talk to him, or...
Nope.
Okay, yeah, no, that bothered me. That bothered the fuck out
Yeah,
of me.
why the fuck are you barely injured? Whatever. We have Feyara, which I don't think we talked to before.
Thought I'd found shelter when I stumbled across this little village. Guessing you did too, huh?
Is it Feyara?
Oh.
Whatever.
I don't remember if she says it. I'm hoping she does, so we don't.
Let's say Feyara for now. Feyara raises a frosty mug to you. Even though the warmth of the hearth reaches you here, her hands are wrapped in wool, and her ears muffled by a hat. Her face has the taut, wind-beaten look of someone who's recently come from the road.
As much blood as there was in the streets, I'm lucky the ale's still flowing.
She takes a drink and she tilts her head back. You see a bruise purpling her jaw and the crimson bloom of scraped knuckles. Ugh, what exactly happened to you?
Thought all the whispers about Durgan's battery were just village superstition. And maybe they are. But I might have been on my guard if I'd listened.
On second thought, it's probably not good to to say ugh right before you ask somebody what happened to them.
Ugh.
I was part of an expedition, hunting for relics from Durgan's battery. I picked up a good haul, too.
She takes a slow swallow of her beer.
So it figures that's when the winds pick up and the sky starts dumping snow. We lost sight of the road. Meanwhile, something else found us.
Somebody put a fucking olive in my sub? I never asked her. What? Alright, whatever.
Free olive. Is it black olive?
It's a black olive.
Yeah. I like black olives.
Must have accidentally got mixed in with the pepper relish. That's fine.
Also, to
Tickling
anybody
him out
who
before
says...
we even realized we were
sorry.
surrounded. And then we see him coming out of the snow. These little four-armed wilder. Lagufoth, they're called.
Oh, like regret.
Yeah, you were saying, Chris?
Little regret.
Mm.
Yeah. To anybody who says black olives and green olives taste the same, fuck off.
No,
Anyway,
they do not.
I've had people tell me this.
Yeah,
I do
mean,
not agree.
I like both of them, so it's not a problem for me regardless, but...
I like black olives. I do not like green olives. Also, what were they? Clamato olives?
The ones with the little... yeah, I don't know.
I think they're called Clamato. Those are also not black olives. They are not the same.
She shakes her head, staring at the embers in the fire pit.
Quick little bastards. Francesca and I held them off as long as we could, but when they filled her full of darts, I turned tail and ran.
Just don't do anything bad to regret, okay?
Yeah.
Favorite little regret.
Francesca, I'll be by your side. We'll hold them all together. Fuck you. I'm out.
Nah.
Found my way here and thank my luck for escaping the Lagufoth. Then come to find out that this town's got an ogre problem.
I'm sorry to hear about your friends.
That's a kind sentiment. I'll mourn them when I get home. But I've got to retrieve our haul if I'm to have any hope of that. I need to get those artifacts. Not that I'm in any shape to go after them myself. But I can't afford to return to Defiance Bay without something to show for my expedition.
Apprehension creeps into her expression. She stares into her mug, swirling its contents.
You're in the merchant business. You know what it means to lose a month's worth of goods.
Oh!
Oh my god, referencing who I am before the game that doesn't involve my supple elf flesh?
She looks up from her mug, hopeful.
I'll give you a cut for anything you bring back, of course. I ain't asking for charity. I just can't afford to go home empty-handed.
This is what the box was for! This is what the box was for that we were trying to figure out what it was.
Right. No, you're right. I also had that I'm remembering now I also had that revelation. Like, oh! I was like, wait, I do? And then I looked it up. Oh, that's why I had the box.
Yeah, I remember just a couple streams back. We're just freaking out. It's like, what's this box for?
Yep.
What do I do?
Yeah, here's the quest.
I found your goods.
You've saved my hide. I can't thank you enough. But I hope you'll take this.
Listen, I know you're smuggling Svef's, Vera.
Shh. Keep it down, will you? Look, you seem forthright, but I couldn't just announce my business, could I? Even you've got to understand that.
That's a
I'm
reputation.
just trying to get out of town before some ogre or fishman or starving snow-addled hunter sticks a blade in my gut.
Listen, I have 4 benevolence, and I'm hero in Stalwart. So.
Yeah, no, I meant the the personal reputation.
Right.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure that is probably the forthright thing. I'm assuming that's passionate,
Okay.
based on how it sounds,
All right.
or honest.
Important. I gotta
Actually.
make good on my deal with the supplier. Ain't someone I'm eager to disappoint.
Die, smuggler.
Stabber.
Oh God, Svef is just drugs, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Svef is the shit that everybody was high on in that house where the kill husband blind
right.
dog
Right.
mission. We're just gonna call it that from now on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were peddling Svev, which is just fun to say Svev.
Mm.
Svev. Fuck it.
Gonna make a deal on that. Sounds like a life or death situation here. Fine. I'll turn a blind eye. Fair enough. I'll take my reward then.
Here, as promised. Thanks again. With a little luck, I'll trade these blizzards in for a sea breeze soon enough.
All right.
Woo! Drug smuggling. Smug druggling.
The only reason I turned my back, turned a blind eye on is, but like she seems pretty honest, but she also seemed to be in a bit of trouble. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna make it worse. Wow, a lot of things got done here.
Also, Rob, I love how we're the kind of people that, like, we get so fucking excited when the smallest fucking backstory thing is mentioned.
Yeah.
There's my choice! That thing that was my choice at the beginning! Oh my god! Oh!
I don't know. There's
Great
just some
dialogue, and it's just... I always find it amusing how much people like us, like, we get so excited. It's like, oh my god, they said my race.
Yeah.
They pointed out what I am.
I don't know. There's just something. There's just something about it that's just so satisfying.
Because how much we played this stuff, it's like we know all the potential routes, even though we haven't seen them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, there's a reference to the one I'm currently on. Good.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, we've seen that before in the cutoff choices of like, okay, this isn't the route that I took, but I could have said something differently if it was. I don't know. There's just something about it.
I fucking love it.
Yeah. And we got some more named characters here. Hey there! Good timing. You can watch me trounce Bertwin. Bertwin. Yeah. That's what I'm going with.
Burping.
Alcohol and sharp objects. This won't end well. Once, Andred. You won once. What are you playing? Olin's Head. That's, what they call it anyhow. Smooth.
Oh, it's great when you play as an Orlin. You can go like, oh, it's and then it's like they get really apologetic for the game.
No.
And it's like you can either be like, fine, whatever, or it's just like, oh, I see how it is. This is racist!
This whole bar is racist. You fucking turn back to the bartender.
To answer any questions, yes. As an Orland, I played this game.
You pick a target, see? Nose or ears. Nose is worth more, but you've got 2 ears to work with. You get less points the further out from the target you get. So for the nose, for the mouth and eyes, no points if you miss. Fancy game. 3 throws each, and whoever gets the most points by the end of it wins the wager. I'll put down 50 pans, if you will. The fucking what? Okay. You just want me to play darts.
Pretty much.
That's a skill check. That has to be a fucking skill check if I've ever heard one. Alright. That's a little tasteless, though. Hey, I didn't name it. Don't take it so seriously. Not like we're using a real Orland.
Yeah, they get real fucking stuttery when you're in Orland. When you're
Right.
talking to them. Shit.
Alright, so nose is worth more than the ears, mouth, and then the mouth, and eyes, and then nothing if you miss entirely. You know what? Sure, why not? Wow.
Yeah, tell me this isn't racist.
Andred pulls a throwing knife from his belt, turning it over in his hands. Which is 50 pans. You in? Yeah, sure, why not? Lovely. I'll go first, just to show you how it's done. Andred aims carefully and throws his blade. The knife hits the mouth, scoring 5. Andred walks to retrieve the knife. Your turn. Aim for the... Oh, fuck it. I'll aim for their nose.
Ta-da!
Andred aims carefully and throws his blade. Hits the nose, scoring 10, so he has 15 versus my 10. Going for the nose again. I'm gonna be so fucking cocky, and I'm gonna lose this. I know how this is gonna go. The nose. Okay. So we're even. Throws his blade. Hits the fur, scoring 2. Okay. I'll aim for the nose again, because even if I miss, I'm gonna get more points than him. Oh, wait, how do I aim for the nose in it? Okay.
We're just off. It's fine.
I understand, but I would think that would, like, score lower or something. Not, like, way out there. Whatever.
This happened.
Knife hits the ear, scoring 7. It's 22 for you and 17 for me. Not bad, stranger. Looks like you win this one. Here's your prize. Guess I ought to get in some practice. Okay.
So yeah.
I
So
won.
you keep talking. You can keep playing that game if you want.
No.
It's a fun little game.
I just wanted to see what was up.
Yeah. There is behind the scenes skill checks of chances.
Mm-hmm.
If that wasn't obvious, I saw somebody who min-maxed in a specific way. I want to say it's mainly dexterity based.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong, but
I mean, it makes
based
sense.
on that assumption, I saw somebody who min-maxed, and they just haphazardly kept clicking nose, and they got it every single time. like they didn't even like consider. It's like I just aim for the nose. Okay, cool, I got it. Okay, aim for the. Got it. Okay, I got 30 points. Like just.
Do they freak out if you get a perfect score?
I don't think there's any special dialogue.
Gotcha. All right, Katie.
Oh, it's you. I'm so glad you came by. I hoped I'd have the chance to thank you properly.
I don't remember who you are, but sure. I really don't remember who you are.
It's Kidi.
It's Katie.
Kidi.
They told me what happened. God's bless you, ma'am. I owe you my life.
Sure.
What? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy to
Now
help.
Foolish of me to run in there. But this ring is all that I have of my family.
It sure is.
Yep. Yeah. I really don't remember what this is. Anyway, how are you holding up?
Oh, I'm managing. Fenway's letting me stay with her until I'm back on my feet. Everyone's been lovely, really. It was hard seeing what's left of the house. But Rayvald says he's going to see a hut raised for me soon as they get the logs.
Okay, what's so special about this ring, anyway?
Sentiment, mostly. When he first settled here, my grandfather had a ring fashioned from the first batch of ore he excavated. It was supposed to commemorate his fresh start.
Wait, is this the house fire that was there the first?
Yeah, I literally just found that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Okay. Cool. Cool. That's a nice bit of continuity. Yeah, but I guess because I don't think we ever got a name, or if we did, it was so.
It was very briefly.
Yeah.
Also, just a fun little thing. Not that it matters now, which is why I'm telling you. But
Right.
apparently, like that one guy that wanted you to steal booze from the basement.
Mm-hmm.
If you save her, she can be convinced to unlock the cellar for you.
Oh. All right.
Or wait, no. If saved, she can be persuaded to unlock the outermost trap in the basement.
Oh, okay.
So, that's a fun little thing.
Something I can do for you? Halfrick's got me straightening the rooms, but I'll help you if I can.
She was the other soul thing,
she's
right?
the other one.
Yeah.
He gets fucking devious. Put through that.
Okay.
But no, you got the old woman who goes, huh?
Yeah. Listen, it was too funny to not pick her. Plus, it all worked out anyway. The soul went back down, and the old lady was none the wiser.
Thankfully, she's incredibly unaware of her own situation.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the tavern. I'm glad I went back and checked there. So we're gonna, if it's not obvious, we're gonna start by just looking around the town, see what changed, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. All right, Renningild with the son who has the voice actor that kept fucking bothering me. Where's your son?
The fuck is your son? Do you know where your kids are right now?
But isn't the hero of Whiteforge? Renningild nods in greeting. She looks more relaxed than you've ever seen her. You come back. Thank you, Twitter. Come back to check out your handiwork, or are you just here to wish me a happy retirement? Wait, why'd you retire? I've had enough of politics and town quarrels for this lifetime, so when Tarfos told me he was tired of the mines, I asked if he was ready to really get his hands dirty. I almost feel sorry for the guy. Okay, so she's retiring. Gotta love the awkward silence of these loading screens.
Damn straight. Check the old woman.
Yeah. I still didn't see anything.
I'm blind. Oops.
Is that regret? Is that a regret you got there?
Why, yes, it is. Thank you for asking.
Not that I can see it.
I
Haven't
don't
felt this fresh in
fucking see a thing.
decades. Need to ask what Halfrick's been putting in the ale.
Okay. I guess the old woman is faring well. Like, I know continuity and whatever else, and like this is all part of the story, but I find it really funny. Like, we finally get back to the main quest and everything is just on fire. Just
Oops.
I think that Drake got out.
Oh well.
So this building's new, the Emporium.
Yay.
Would I interest you in a new blade?
What?
Yes.
There's a lot that I can steal. I mean, look at here. Alright. Hello, Hammond. The shopkeeper's clothes seem a little nicer, if not terribly warm, compared to what you've been seeing around Stalwart. His hair is immaculately coiffed, ugh, and his I don't like that word. And his rosy cheeks look like they've barely been touched by the mountain winds. Welcome, welcome. I've got arms and armor, all top quality. Or perhaps you'd like to see potions. Always a pleasure to meet respectable company out here, anyway. Alright. That's some pretty good shit. I mean, kind of.
Yeah, he's got some good stuff.
Like this. No, I just wanted to look at it.
You pressed the wrong fucking mouse button, friendo.
Yeah, I did. Exceptional warboat, that doesn't matter because we have Stormcaller.
True. Though one is a war bow and one's a hunting bow, but it's fine. That fucking Stormcaller bow is good.
Okay. And the rest is just like fine and exceptional stuff, which is still not bad. We got the colored coat. It's unique heavy armor, exceptional sly, spell stamina, wicked briars. Grants wicked briars.
Is that a thorn ability? Yeah, it is.
Nice. Alright. Got some exceptional plate armor, so it's...
If only it was passive.
Yeah.
That'd make it amazing.
Heavy armor, exceptional leather armor. How are we looking at okay, why am I clicked on Zahua?
Zahua does not need any of these things.
You're right. Heavy armor. Fine leather armor. Fine mail armor. Fine padded armor. It's not as good. A fine robe. It actually gives a little bit more defense for the same recovery speed.
Yeah, it does.
Now, he just needs to get hit, right? We don't want him to fucking get damaged all to hell, right? Or how does that work?
There's a certain damage threshold.
Okay. Never mind. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, we have some pretty decent armor on our guys right now. A lot of unique shit.
Right.
Only usable by ranger, okay. I might get that.
Yes, the one ranger that we keep saying we're gonna use, and then don't use and send on missions.
I might just pick it up anyway, just so we have it.
Right. I mean, we will be bringing her back for a personal mission eventually.
Yeah. Sanguine plate helm. Okay. That's also the... Okay. Minus 50 stun duration, minus 50 knockdown duration. It's not bad, actually. Alright. We've got some potions and some drugs.
Yeah!
Yes, yes.
How will take this stuff?
Yes.
Camping supplies. Even though when we turn it back to easy, we're gonna lose all of it but 6.
It's fine, we're not turning it back to easy for a while.
You're right. Fucking right.
Did I do all my selling? I did. Okay. Cool. Yeah, once we get some... Listen, once we get Sagani back, she's gonna actually be really well equipped.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright. Fishery. Just whatever they're doing with this building is still happening. And the villager. So yeah, let's check out what's going on with the fishery. consider we kind of sent the guy that was running the place off to, off to pay for his sins or whatever the fuck. Fishery worker.
Yeah, he fucking accidentally killed his sister, and then we were like, fuck you.
There's the clerk. Is the clerk running things now? Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you. Is it true? You really saw the White Forge? I didn't stop at looking. Yeah, I did. Blazes. I can hardly believe it. It must have been something. Just think. Stalwart. Making batteries steel. Things will turn around for sure. What do you have? Oh, hey, more camping supplies.
Oh, hey!
Ivory worm figure. Oh, it's another worm summon. So somebody else can use it.
True.
Ring of Overseeing? No. I'll keep those camping supplies there, just in case.
Just in case.
Not that I have any thoughts that we're going to be struggling, but in case we do, it's always nice to have a backup.
Very true.
Anyway, is that... Yeah, Ista.
This is going to be fantastic. Just wait till they hear about this back home.
Hasn't it been like months, technically, since we were here last? What are you still doing here?
She doesn't actually have a life.
The temple is... Whoa. Okay.
It's a new temple.
It is.
Come on, stupid sword.
What? Okay. And... Stalwart Boney?
It's money.
Okay. It's not stealing.
Nope.
It's
Fair
not.
game.
It's not stealing. I could technically unlock this.
Give me a real challenge.
I can look.
Oh.
Ooh. That's tempting. Engrim, hello. Engrim nods at you and smiles in recognition. Ah, the kindler of the White Forge. We owe you a great debt for the industry and faith you've restored here. Welcome to the Temple of Abaddon. What do you do here? I lead this temple and guide the acolytes in matters both spiritual and mundane. He indicates the forge and anvils. Worshippers of other gods pray or meditate. We Abaddonians venerate our god through the act of smithing. Our doors are always open and our forge is always alight. How may I help? This used to be a temple of Andra. Tilts his head to one side. Back when this was a dying, forgotten place. But the clerics who tended it left, as is customary of their goddess. The throngs who have since come to Stalwart sought a more practical deity. Yeah, the clerics left. That's totally what happened.
Yep.
That's totally what happened.
They walked out with their own accord.
With their legs. With their legs.
With their totally working alive legs. I didn't kill him.
You walk out.
Stop looking at me!
You walk out the door. I totally did.
Oh, I knew that Malkachoa was bad.
Thank you, Zahua.
Oh boy, our monk friend has the runs.
Is it true? I saw lights in the battery. Did you really open it? The Orlan clasped his hands in wonder. I can't believe it. I was sure I'd never make this route again, but who knows what rarities will come from those halls, Such an exciting time. And then here's Thirsk, who sent us on that wolf hunting quest.
Jeez.
Welcome. Have a seat by the fire if the cold's gotten into your bones.
Okay. That's about it for the village. I also saw that we now have access to the mines, which we didn't before. Which we'll look at that later.
First, your neighbors hound you because you say the wrong prayers at supper time.
If it wasn't that, it'd be something else. Just their way of letting you know they care.
Then some cross-eyed lord gets to stringing up your neighbors.
A couple of them were ones that had been hounding me, so that worked out at least.
Adair has the best interactions, hands down.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Almost all of his dialogue is humor. I love him.
Yeah, I forgot about the axe. I gave Parchi.
Yeah, every time like, why is she holding a glass axe? Wait, that's wrong on many. That's wrong in many different ways.
Yeah. Journal, right. So we're probably going to tackle the Devil's Quest at first. The one that got away. Harmkey, Watcher, Devil. Oh. Maybe I should go back to the tavern. Because I talked to every other named NPC around here.
Right.
Like, I know we're going to the east, because there's a city that has 2 quests that we need to do. But I just can't remember the specifics. Also, what are you going on about? Oh, wait, no, there are a couple we didn't talk about.
Really did it. I mean, people have always come through here, talking about opening the battery, claiming the White Forge, all that. But I didn't think anyone would ever really manage it. I told Ten I'd be willing to help out with digging out the mines again. You know, do my part. Figure we can turn this place around, now that you've laid the foundation.
Hey, he turned himself around.
So, you're back. What can I do for you?
Well then, I'm glad I talked to him again. Do you know anything about a man called Harmkey?
Saw him head
whatever.
Out some time ago. You can usually find him and some others out in the russet wood.
Oh, not the russet wood.
Get back there, you son of a bitch.
Damn it.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Motivation?
We're not really going to do this, are we? Tell me we're not doing this.
Is there anything else?
Nope.
Take care.
That's it. Damn it. I was hoping I would never have to look at the fucking russet wood again.
Guess what, bitch? White March Part 2!
Alright, I said we were gonna do the devil's thing, let's go.
Actually, to be fair, the devil thing could have been done in Part 1, so that could have been done in tandem with all that, but that's fine.
Thank you for the late notice.
I never told you that it wasn't. I said only Zahua and was in the second part. I did tell you, you son of a bitch. You just forgot.
All right.
You just wanted to do them all in a bunch.
All right, back to russet wood. At least we don't have to fill out the map again.
It's very true.
That was way too much black sun.
God damn it.
He's a philosopher, but he just gets high as fuck on everything.
Oh, wait. I completely forgot. That was one of the things that I was gonna do last time. Okay, huh?
What?
Just make sure the formation is fine for when we get into a fight.
You can always have a secondary one.
I know, we've been using the secondary one.
Yeah, that's right. We'd make a secondary one. So the first one would be our secondary one.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. He's actually fine, because he needs to take damage, he actually probably would be fine there. You're in the back, unobstructed by everything. Actually, ironically, this formation is fine for this party.
Yeah, it works.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think that was with Palagina and Kana at first.
Yeah.
Oh no! It was Sagani and Kana. It's just I think no. Fuck it. I don't know. I don't remember.
Alright, it said felling trees, so Woodcutter's Grove would be the first place to start, and lo and behold!
Oh hey! Would you look at that?
Shall be discreet.
Yep, we can do shh, you can't see us. But if that's the case, then they're probably not hostile right now. Oh. That's a lot of people. Okay. Oh god, I don't think I ever made a voice for Devil. It's him, Harmkey. I remember that weak chin and those wobbly knees. She stopped, staring motionless at the figures amongst the trees. You best get a handle on her, Parshy. His eyes fly wide in alarm.
How goes?
What? What did you just say to me? Sounded like you choked on that line.
Well, it was supposed to be him. I want to say it was supposed to be him kind of stopping at the end there.
Right.
Probably.
The Overman emerges into the clearing and freezes.
Yeah, that's why.
Staring at the Devil of Carrick. For an elf, he's tall and rangy. Rangy. With a weather-beaten face beneath stringy, greasy hair. The others with him turn, glaring and gasping at the bronze golem.
Auroch's shadow. What's that wicked thing doing here?
Unky swallows, a lump bobbing in his neck. Why so nervous? What's the matter, buddy?
It's a killer! Look, we don't want no trouble. Just trying to do our work.
Beads of sweat have formed on his forehead despite the chilly air.
We'd be much obliged if you'd leave us be. And take that thing with you.
He looks at the devil with a mixture of terror and loathing.
This voice actor also sounds familiar.
Enough. What do you see, Parshy? Is that the man who torched us? The devil sways on her feet, her whole body moving around the axes of her ankles. Though she's talking to you, her attention, a concentrated spear of essence, is focused on Harmkey. He steps away from you, but your awareness reaches through him, through his trembling skin and his feeble resistance of fear, and the feeble resistance of his fear. You see memories, snow-shrouded forests partitioned by falling pines and firs, days measured by the steady swing of your axe. There are other moments, too, recollections that flare up like a heart's welcoming fire. There are children, spry and lanky like you, but still full of the rowdy energy of youth. Together you scatter winter bloom petals on a grave. Reach deeper into Harmkey's soul. Years roll back. A torch in your left hand bathes your face and shoulder in heat. All around you are other men and women holding other torches, and the mountain air is acrid with the stench of smoke and sweat. Rage billows off the others. It's been a fever in your blood for days now, exhausting you and invigorating you in equal measure. You're at the edge of that town, Cold Morn. It's hours yet before dawn, but the commotion has started to awaken the village. Candlelight ignites behind frost-crusted windows, and haunted faces peer out at you through the glass. You begin to doubt yourself. Just then a door slams. A villager comes racing through the streets, kicking up snow. With his stark white face and pale hair, he looks almost like a ghost. The line of torchbearers ripple as he gets closer. He picks up speed, but nobody moves towards him. You imagine him breaking through the row, shattering your ranks like the bad dream that brought you all here. You imagine waking up in your bed, the heat from your torch, nothing more than the warmth of your wife sleeping next to you. Instead, the villager reaches the row of torchbearers a stone's throw away from you. A woman advances from the line and buries her dagger in his neck. The rest of your fellows shout. Rage, memory, and bloodthirsty triumph boil up in you. All came with a purpose. You came to bring justice to the traitors of Cold Morn. The next few hours are painted in colors more vivid than life. You put your torch to anything that stands and your sword to anyone who runs. It is as if Magrin herself whispers in your ear and guides your hand. Exhaustion has almost cooled your rage when you spy a house at the edge of town, one of the only buildings that hasn't already burned. It's flanked by knotty spruce trees, and the door is painted yellow. Yellow. The bloom of sunrise, the hue of your son's hair, the color of cowardice. Just then, someone barrels into you from behind. It's a man, someone you remember from the journey to Cold Morn, though you can't seem to recall his name. He snarls at you, mad with indiscriminate rage, and it occurs to you that he's mistaken you for one of the villagers. You smash the window and hurl your torch inside. The other man is turned away. You think you hear a child shriek within the house, but it's impossible to tell above the roar of the riot. Honky shivers as you pull away from his memory. His eyes are wide with guilt and fear. Just spit it out, Parshi. What did you see? Her feet are rooted in the snow, but her limbs jerk and jangle. Oh boy. It's not that simple. Don't give me that greasy horse shit. You looked into the squalid dregs of his soul. Tell me what you saw. She steps towards you, strangely clumsy. Heat patterns streak and flare across her body. The snow melts around her feet. I mean, if I'm telling her the truth, technically he is the one that burned down our house. Whether his intention was to or not is a whole different matter. No. I mean, if we're splitting hairs, he burned down the house. She stares at Harmkey. You hear only a whirling mechanism in her throat, but Harmkey leans closer.
What did you say?
His mouth quivers. What did it feel like? The torch in your hand, the blade you carried. What did they feel like? A wild, inhuman scream echoes out of the bizarre machinery in her throat. It drops Harmkey and his companions to their knees where they crowd in terror. Gears squeal and crank as she rushes him.
Fight time!
Yep. I don't know why. That was tough. that was a really tough decision. Even though the facts are right there in front of me.
Well, it's a tough decision because technically it's all a matter of opinion.
Yeah.
Which one is... Well, like, I mean, yes, he did. But it's all perspective, is what I meant to say.
Right.
It's all a matter of perspective. Because, yes, he burned it down, but, you know, there's no chance to explain.
Right. Yeah, she's
Burned
just
it
gonna...
down, but it wasn't his intention.
Right, which is what I said. But like I said,
Yeah.
it's splitting hairs.
Right.
Again,
it's all a matter of
you just don't know. Yeah. Oh, right. Story mode. Go.
Go. Especially because this is a mission from part 1, so...
Quest complete. The one that got away.
There he goes.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about it.
Show him how it's done.
I'll be right back.
Okay. How you holding up there, Suzie?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I'm okay.
Are you getting emotions from what you're reading?
Yes.
I get that. All right.
Almost 15 years.
Fine.
She stares ahead as you approach, the ink-black marbles of her eyes fixed on some distant point. Her essence swells and swirls in the throes of contemplation.
All that fretting and wondering. And the deed's over in less time than it takes to tell.
How do you feel now? She says nothing at first, and you hear only the dull clicking of something in her chest.
I killed a lot of folk in my time. Felt their blood slick in my hands, smelled their flesh as it burned.
She holds her hands in front of herself as they twitch and spasm.
And I always used to imagine what
Welcome
it would
back.
be like to have Harmka under my knife, feeling his breath come hard and fast, smelling the fear ooze out of him. Couldn't feel a thing. His fading pulse weren't no more than a patter of rain to me.
Trust me, he's definitely dead.
Wait, hold on, let me check. Let me check for a pulse. Wait, where's his arm? Oh, here it is. Nope, don't feel anything.
Where's his arm? Oh, it's across the way? Well...
I don't feel like walking over there. I think he's dead.
Yeah. Hi, Cassandra. No, I'm not waiting.
Hello.
You can't have me play a story game and then tell me to wait. That just doesn't mesh.
Well, this moment of downtime. No, Suzie, no. Continue.
Okay.
What?
Said no, Suzie, no.
No what?
You know what?
Anyway, once again, hello, Cassandra.
Hello. I'm doing fine. I'm not speaking like this, but I'm doing fine, thank you, Cassandra. Oh god, no, I'm getting squished. Okay, here I go.
This body, it weren't made for feeling. Gouging my fingers into Harmka's wasting flesh, his screams just buzzing in my skull.
She flexes and unflexes her fingers in a few lightning-quick motions.
All it did was remind me
Of what?
that this is a madman's fever dream. Like a prison. But no, because in a prison, you lay your head down and you feel the straw soft beneath you. Your flesh prickling in the cold, black bread crumbling on your tongue.
She turns her arms in front of her, examining the scrollwork on the backs of her hands with horror and wonder. You're right. That honestly sounds awful. I could never imagine a life where I wouldn't be able to feel both emotionally and physically. That really just sounds like an empty existence.
I still dream on folk. I wake up some mornings wondering why I can't feel the floor beneath me. thinking I must have fallen and gone crippled. But then I lift my head, see a bronze corpse stretching out in front of me.
She lowers her head, a tremor runs through her. I'm sorry you have to go through something like that.
It's not pity I want, it's a choice.
She draws back from you.
I dreamed too of what Galvino did that night. Those moments. I'd endure another cold morning if he would spare me this fate.
She rubs her hands together, tracing her even joints with her fingertips. What happened exactly?
It was after I got caught in Stalwart. They'd locked me in a little house by me and the old mayor and his cronies.
Her head dips as she remembers.
When a crowd of them came for me in the dark of night, I was only surprised it had taken them so long. Only they didn't march me to no gallows. No, they stuck me to another house on the edge of town, real sneaky-like. That's where I met Galvino.
What was he doing there?
He was fiddling with some machinery in his workshop. Had his sleeves rolled up even though it was cold enough to see your breath. Never actually looked at me until he started fitting some copper helmet over my head. By that time, the mayor's goons had me trussed up good and tight. Galvino was having himself a grand time barking orders at that lot.
I think I see where this is going.
So while Galvino's fastening that helmet over my head and them copper bands around my arms, I'm starting to look at his contraption. And that's when I see it.
Her black eyes are fixed on some indefinable point. Her essence dims.
It's this metal suit strapped into the machine, just like me. A cold, dead-eyed thing, all done up with fancy carvings and such.
Did you know what they intended?
I had this terrible cold feeling in my gut, but I still couldn't figure. I start asking Galvino and the rest of them what's going on, but they're too busy to answer. Then suddenly, they're waiting, staring at me with that fixed, horrified look. But they ain't watching me. They're watching for something to happen.
Her eyes flicker, rolling and scraping behind her face.
Galvino tells the woman nearest the machine to flip the handle. And then, just pain. Being torn apart every which way, feeling my soul peeled from my body.
Her limbs twitch and shudder. She pauses, waiting for her body to fall still.
By the time I came to, I couldn't feel a thing. Just this dull, distant sort of ache.
I heard the old man cackling and chattering. When I saw him looming over me, looking down at me with hungry eyes, I tried to scream, tried to swing at him.
I think that was when I knew.
Anyone put another person through something so terrible?
I reckon I'm the wrong person for that sort of question. But if it cools your conscience, Galvino didn't get off easy.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of Stalwart didn't take kindly to having a killer in their midst, nor to seeing their mayor and the ornery Valians strike a secret deal. They drove Galvino out, destroyed a fortune in machinery, and wrote a letter to the Academy in Salona, ruining what was left of his name. Still, he's lucky he didn't get a pelting. The old mayor fled too, and Stalwart's been as snug and cheery as ever.
Now that we've dealt with Harmkey, why have you stuck around?
You're better company than Galvino.
He says in an offhand, teasing fashion, but she looks away from you, fidgeting with a rivet.
Been a while since I were out in the world. Guess I'm keen on seeing more of it. Even if I'm stuck with a bleeding heart.
That's benevolent. That's a benevolent thing.
Right. Cassandra, I think you're behind in the stream. Not that you'll be able to hear me right now. But I think you're behind on the stream because he said no Suzie no like 5 minutes ago.
Not. It was because of her reaction earlier in the stream, perhaps before you showed up.
Anyway.
She's reading emotional things.
Yeah.
No emotion. No emotion.
None of that.
Only emotionless. Only deadpan.
So much emotion.
Stop it! No!
Anyway,
Everything's
I'm
fine.
wondering about that fortress.
Stop!
You're acting unusually coy. She's quiet, fixated on her squeaking joint.
Near everyone thought it'd have just the thing they need.
She ticks a list off of her clicking fingers.
Those villagers wanted to fix up their brook downtown. Galvino always thought it carried some great secret of Animanson. And all them adventurers came looking for fancy gear.
See. What were you hoping to find?
I don't know. Something to help me feel. Or forget. Effigy's eyes, maybe just something new. I just figured, with those dwarves being expert smiths and all, maybe they had something to unmake me. Put me back into my body.
What is a vampire?
Huh?
Poor choice.
A vampire is how's a good way to explain it? It's kind of it's think of like a mix of a zombie and a vampire. I know that's weird because they're already undead. But they're like essence vampires.
Okay.
It's kind of what I forget if they actually were or if they were just similar to it. But remember back in that one section of the city, the guy at the top of the machine, and then the girl that you talked to get the how the knowledge to work the machine.
Yeah.
I want to say they were like that, where they need essence. They need to intake essence to keep sanity, essentially.
I see.
Now again, I could be wrong, but even if I am wrong, it's still pretty similar to that.
So, physical, living body, but you need essence to survive.
Like, the soul and the body have been disconnected, but the soul is still inside the body.
Right.
And controlling it, but it's more like the soul is puppeteering the body.
I see.
And you need to keep intaking essence to keep the body from decomposing to a point where the brain decomposes and you just become a mindless animal.
I see. Okay. I doubt that's possible. Your body's decayed by now.
I know, it were just a passing fancy.
Turns away, her essence buzzing with agitation. Well, excuse me for being blunt. Anyway. So that's it.
How dare you?
So that's it.
Sure.
That's the quest.
Yep.
That is really short.
I told you. Oh man, my throat doesn't want to work with me today.
Clearly.
And there's no real reason. But yeah, no, I mean, I told you last stream that it's an incredibly short quest. It's just you talk to some people in the town, and then you go over there, and it's done. Like,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of disappointed because
I get that.
But it's one of those things, much like with the Dare's quest, where things seem still undone, but there's nowhere to go from there.
Right. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Especially because the character themselves seems so interesting.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, I completely understand that. I felt that way too with Devil's Quest.
Right.
But I mean, it is what it is.
I know.
It's also strangely fitting in a way, at least for her, because it's like literally she has nothing else.
Yeah.
That was the entirety of what she was living for, essentially.
Right.
If you say so.
So, just as planned, we're gonna switch out Devil for Maneha.
So she's a barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
Barbarian. Also, now that the characters have shifted in the party. That means that the formation has also shifted, just to keep that in mind. So, I don't know if you just want to swap... Well, no, I guess actually they're in fine places.
Yeah. Okay.
Time to level up a barbarian.
Before we do, let's see. Okay. Axe and a sword. Not bad. Not a bad starting.
So yeah, this is also a good, as I've said many times throughout the series, this is a good way to preview other classes too, just in case you do, in fact, want to dual class Parshi.
Mm-hmm.
Or what have you.
Right.
In the next game.
Fine battle axe. That's our best axe. And a fine sword. That's darkest two-handed. That's two-handed. Sword 15, 22, 11, 16. That's two-handed. I'm assuming she'll be fine with the two-hand as a barbarian. Really? Is her equipment the best that we have right now?
Maybe.
Fine sword. Oh, here we go. Whispers of Yenwood. It's a little worse in terms of damage, but it does have the added bonuses. Accuracy versus deflection, 20% of grazes convert to hits, plus 5 accuracy against spirit, 25 damage against spirit, plus 2 constitution, and minus 3 will, which she's a barbarian, so it's not like she's going to be using magic anyway.
Suzie's fine, Cassandra. Suzie's just reading web comic that is emotional.
Okay.
She's fine.
Sword's on fire.
That's a cool looking sword.
Alright. Maneha's armor. 7 recovery speed, fine. Damage reduction plus 1 movement speed, plus 25% healing received. Oh, so she gets more healing. Okay.
Which is good for a barbarian.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And she just comes with a cape on her own.
Da-da-da.
Awesome. She knows what's up. Even though, I mean, all right. Wow, we're down to 1 page in terms of armor.
Oh hey. Been a while since that happened.
Yeah. Alright, we need to give her a... Yeah!
Alright, Maneha.
It's either that or the tricorn hat. Tricorn hat is always better. Comfort.
It's a city hat.
Plus defenses, max endurance, damage reduction. For barbarian? Yeah, probably. More defenses, since she's going to be on the front lines. Cane, none of that matters. Wow, that's all we have for her right now. Okay. Time to level up. Skin, survival. She's actually really athletic. But she starts off with 3 athletics.
I mean, barbarian.
Right.
Kind of goes hand in hand.
Fair enough. Okay. Once again, gotta get all the basic stuff. Frenzy. Frenzied State, granting might, constitution, and attack speed bonus, but causing a deflection penalty. Okay, so does more damage, but takes more.
Yeah, that's the calling card of the barbarian. Is the frenzy.
And the endurance and health are concealed, so. Oops.
Yeah. It's kind of a gamble.
Yeah. Regenerating. Oh. That's just a straight up endurance regen. Okay. Yep. Blooded, causing barbarian to lash out when in pain, granting a bonus to damage for as long as her endurance is below 50%.
So it functions similarly as the Reaver in Dragon Age.
Okay.
Which, I mean, I fucking love, which is why I love the barbarian.
Oh, it's when the barbarian becomes able to.
Barbarian rogue hybrid is my fucking shit.
Ah.
Oh God.
Okay, was spending and allowing him or her to ignore the movement stop of engagement. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. To all defenses against and gains bonus to all defenses against disengagement attacks. So if you're running past a group of enemies,
yep,
you're gonna take less damage from the disengagement.
Run, flailing your arms in the air, screaming wildly, and no one can touch you.
That is not bad. Like, these starting abilities are not bad at all.
Yeah, barbarian's fun.
I'm gonna get the Savage Defiance because obviously healing.
Healing. Always prioritize healing.
Absolutely.
That's what I do. Healing's the best.
More athletics, absolutely. Okay, utility, field triage, more stealth, more survival. Okay, so we got some more brute force. Barbarian hits so hard that ordinary means of defense can be easily overpowered. On the attacks that target deflection, the barbarian will instead attack fortitude if it's a lower defense. Okay. One stands alone. The barbarian makes a courageous stand against all attackers. It's a bonus, melee damage bonus when the barbarian is adjacent to 2 or more enemies, and the barbarian cannot be flanked unless engaged by. Okay. So
now you're seeing why a hybrid of rogue and barbarian is fucking the best in my opinion, because it's just damage on damage on damage on damage.
Right. Imparts an unquenchable bloodthirst, increasing his or her speed temporarily in battle once she personally downed at least 2 enemies.
The barbarian's really fun.
Brute force, wild sprint. I like blooded. I like just the damage buff at critical levels.
Yeah. Right.
More athletics. Of a utility of the wound binding. More stealth, more survival. Wow, okay. Thick skins. Toughens the brother naturally. Oh, okay, it's just a defense buff. Against physical attacks. Threatening presence. Brings more presence, becomes so intimidating. Nauseating dread. As long as the barbarian is stationary, the enemies may be sickened. Okay.
It's just silly at that point.
Bloodthirst. After killing an enemy, the barbarian's recovery is waived, allowing them to attack again immediately.
It's so good.
Holy shit.
It's so good.
Holy shit. Fucking barbarian. Alright.
I love him so much.
Okay, Frenzy. Listen, Frenzy seems really good, but that gamble is just. Of course, if we're only using her in White March, and White March is going to be story mode anyway, that gamble actually might be lessened.
Probably.
All of these are so good.
I know.
I'll grab the frenzy. No. More survival. Okay. Greater frenzy. Accurate carnage. Barbarian learns to line up his or her most savage blows, improving the accuracy of secondary attacks from carnage. Did we even get carnage? I mean, I guess we have it. Stalwart Defiance.
Yeah, you need to have it to get the upgrade for it.
That's fair. Okay. So, okay. Barbaric Blow. Massive blow causing additional crits and extra damage on crits. Carnage is not affected. I like the Stalwart Defiance. More healing and defense buffs.
And let me tell you, shit gets even better when you introduce subclasses. Let me tell the amount of customization makes me go wow 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 wow.
Barbaric Shout lets out a dreadful shout, terrifying enemies in the area of effect.
So remember when I said screaming wildly?
Yeah.
I wasn't actually that far off.
Vengeful Defeat. Exact a final revenge when the barbarian reduces to 0 endurance. What? Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. Just fuck you, I'm taking you with me.
Holy shit.
It's fucking great, yo.
Grab the Greater Frenzy too. Alright, so we already started Mineha's quest. Realistically, right? We talked to her when we first got her.
Yes.
There's so much shit here. Cinders of Faith? No. No. Dream Memory, Burden of Memory, his better half. Oh. Hold on.
So wait, you're looking for Mineha's thing?
Yeah.
Is it not Burden of Memory?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Abbey of the Fallen Moon, a secret Android temple where Mineha has been ordered to dispose of several tokens. Okay. Alright, yeah.
So, talking to her will just let you know more about her. She's not needed yet.
Tell me.
So...
Oh, yeah.
You can just talk to her. I don't know if you want to actually keep her, or if you just want to talk to her and then switch out for, one of the other characters that you wanted.
Well,
whether it's Mother or
Sure.
Kana. I'm assuming it would be Mother.
Out of the two, yes.
Out of the two, yeah.
Or Devil. Like, Devil...
Or, I mean, yeah, if you want to, fuck it. It's your party, I don't give a fuck.
I'm not going to talk to Mineha yet, just because we did a lot of talking last time, so I want more... I want to do more action.
Yeah, it's very fair.
Okay, so we're going to go... I mean, any exit is fine. We'll go out of town and go to that new town that was unlocked in the east. Or not. Or not. There's something going on in the mines. There's something going on in the mines. Oh no, you're just random miners. Get out of here. Wait a minute. That didn't sound right.
Yeah, let's not think about that too hard.
I should have saved. It's fine, we're in story mode. Hireling payday! Yay!
Throwing all that money at that one random ogre that's in the fucking...
Yeah. Also, the, okay. Great environments are...
Wait, what I missed? I mean, I think you'd be able to make it back if you wanted to.
Alright.
You just get here. Oh fuck, guys, we gotta go back to Cadnua.
What is a Cadnua? You'll find out soon enough.
It's fine. It's nowhere near this place.
What the fuck?
What?
Looks a little healthier than before.
My new thermos. It makes a ringing sound. That's cool.
Are you like flicking it? What are you doing?
No, I bumped it. Like it was an accident. I bumped it against my desk.
Oh, what?
But I guess when it
sounds like a fucking sonar.
Yeah, it's really cool. And I think it's one of those things where depending on how much liquid in it has, like it'll make different pitches.
Well, probably.
I don't know.
Time for a thermos cover.
Also,
that sounds like an absolute nightmare.
Also, the Western Barbican has also been completed.
Hey, so you start building some of the other shops that you can get here.
Yep.
With that butt fuckload amount of money that you now have.
Yep, there's Gata. First... Too far. Curio shop. Craft hall. Stalls, dungeons, barracks. Okay. Craft hall. Okay.
Just like, let's just get the rest of these already.
Pashi, I could use your assistance. Alright. I'm Gata, researcher in the field of... Oh, great. This is gonna be fun. I could use some assistance if you want. Fine. You're asking the... Oh, I regret. I'm looking into the Beowalk problem. That is, forces that can unhouse souls from their vessels. I'm trying to develop some kind of defense to protect people against... Okay. Alright, you're starting off fine. Trouble is, investigating what unhouses souls in the first place requires, well... So...
Like, you started walking up the cliff, and then you fucking dove off of the other side of the cliff.
I haven't been able to arrange any test subjects. I need your help. We've lost so many people to these Beowalks already. Imagine if we could present...
So remember, the first two have
options.
subsections.
Yes. You can use something other than Kith for these tests. Willing to use alternative subjects. There are vessels all over Heritage Hill. I'm sure the people of Defiance Bay would appreciate you thin them out a little. Animals will work. Try Markham's Fork or Black Metal. Meadow, excuse me. Second thought, maybe not. Discuss this. I could say Devilback. Oh, she wouldn't like that. Oh, I didn't read the rest of it.
Yeah, you're right. She wouldn't like it. And she has an outlet for not liking it.
Alaf, Gata. See through with the research story, but don't hurt her. Alaf's in my party right now, so that's not happening. Although that would probably be the most humane way to do it. You started off great. You really did. Heritage Hill has those things that we were talking about before, right? The fucking just
in
wandering.
Heritage Hill, I mean, there were only those two. The rest of them were, they aren't, what were they? Vampires?
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them weren't vampires. They are after they lose their mind, they're considered something else.
I see. So they're
vampires are only the ones that you can actually communicate with.
So they're basically not conscious. They're not human.
Zombies. They're basically just zombies.
I would feel a little less bad about sending her to that. Because, obviously it's living beings versus people who have had unfortunate circumstances and couldn't stay sane. But again, it's the animancy issue. It would either be I would destroy the research or send her to Heritage Hill. Because, she is doing something okay. She's doing something good. She's trying to prevent things from happening. It's the ethics question.
Science!
Yeah. Fine. There are vessels all over Heritage Hill. I'm sure the people of Defiance Bay would appreciate you thinning them out a little. Yes, but working with these vessels can be quite dangerous. Derek can help.
He's good at this sort of thing.
Research for the bold. Yeah, no, it's fine. Go. Go. It's fine. Just go.
Or just throw 2K at her.
Which isn't going to really make a hole in my fucking funds.
There's just an enormous pile of money next to you, and you just punch your hand through it and pull out just a big...
Yeah.
Just chuck it at her. There!
Fucking fine. Hire some muscle. Certainly will, thank you. I'll put the money to good use. With a good team, I'm sure we can gather a few subjects. Secure can't be far away. I got 1 prestige.
Whoa.
Whoa. Listen, it's fine, but do not fill me in on anything that you are doing. I'd rather not know. I'd rather not know anything.
I can't be held responsible if I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. So, and we can also go in here and collect the things from our last... whatever. Alright, Night Mirror Fragment. Mirror effect, foe target in 3 meter radius. Interrupt 5 seconds. Frightened seconds. Oh. That's not bad. We could put that in reserves. Because much like any other adventure, RPG or otherwise, you just put stuff in your reserve for when you actually need it, and then don't use it when you need it.
Yep.
It's like we're casual. Okay, what were we doing? Oh, yeah.
Better indeed.
Yeah, thank you, Aloth. Alright, back over.
There we go again.
Right, I need to click and drag. Alright, back to Whitestone Hollow. God, this game is good.
Yeah.
Makes me...
It's fine, you don't need to actually see him.
You're right. We spent too much time. I think they went and left.
Yeah, I think they did.
Because our prestige went down. The supplicating got ignored. Yeah, our prestige went down indeed. Oops. Wasn't our fault. Also, can you... No, you're just gonna glitch there? Okay. It's fine, we'll just have to scroll in the... Just have to scroll in the background, I guess.
You'll never know I'm here.
There is a spirit lion there, just ahead. Can you see it, Watcher?
No, but I can feel my fucking ear being really fucking sore.
So I never actually, I never actually played this mission. I saw bits and pieces.
Right, because yours glitched out.
I know the general idea of here. I'll bring up this. quest alongside this, too.
Okay.
What's this called again?
Don't remember. That was wide pupiled eyes track the movement of some unseen animal.
The lion was the symbol of my master, Ishipilo. This is a sign. Has he come here at last to teach me what he would not in life? To be the Anitle?
What do you propose we do?
I have some herbs prepared.
Of course you do.
Plus some things I've been saving.
Malkachoa, plus some other shit.
So we can meet with the lion in its world.
Malkachoa and some other shit.
Yeah.
It would be my honor if you would come with me on this journey. A watcher may see things that I cannot.
You want me to get high with you?
I mean...
You know what? I've done worse things in this adventure. I really have. Fine. Besides, your quest intrigues me, so... Zahua looks at the rest of the party.
That goes for everyone. I would welcome the presence of friends.
I would welcome... You're going to fucking do it. Put this in your mouth right now. He pours a scattering of leaves and mushrooms into a cupped hand and holds them out for the others to inspect.
I'll try anything once. Bunch of times, if it's good.
Dara, I love you so much.
Dara's like, fuck yeah, give me that!
Dara, I love you so much.
Maybe I could just inhale a few of the spores.
Alright.
There are simpler ways to understand the world, monk. A single stroke of my staff would do, but very well.
No better friend than one sharing good drugs.
I love this party.
Are you ready?
There's actually a list of what everybody says.
Okay.
On here, and there's a lot of good ones. Like Sagani says, "Don't tell my kids."
Did I have questions?
Of course.
Moravius says, "I can't believe you've been holding out on me this long." and then Devil just says, "This isn't fair."
Right. Damn it! I wish I kept Devil around.
Oh man, Connors is really good. He just says, "Feels like we're back in the lore college."
You're right. He's right. He's absolutely right.
Oh, fucking wonderful.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Excellent.
Zahua distributes his mix of herbs, keeping a generous amount for himself. The plants give off a variety of strong, conflicting odors, some sweet, some acrid, and at least one that induces immediate sneezing. It's pepper. The appearances are largely...
You're just inhaling pepper.
Oof. You drop a handful of the mixture into your mouth and chew. The taste is dull and earthy at first, but within moments of chewing, it becomes powerfully sour, then sweet like nectar. Sour Patch Kids. Sour, sweet, gone. And then it begins...
Already high? Everyone's like, what the fuck's a Sour Patch Kid?
And then it begins to take on a new character that's unlike anything you've ever eaten before. Your vision... Oh no! Zahua, I don't want to be in this. I don't want to be in this world anymore.
Oh god! You don't want to fucking take that shit.
Your vision swims, and you see the world in a different, more vibrant spectrum.
What the fuck? What? Would you give him to turn him into that? It's like, I think he took something called lyrium.
Oh no!
Oh god, no!
Zahua takes one look at your expression and laughs.
You are ready.
Yeah. Oh no. Hey, my Kratol's done.
Oh hey! I got so high that my building was finished. Yeah, order a new fucking thing while high.
Alright,
God, fucking, what do we do? Oh man, a circus! I love that. We should build a circus.
Dude.
It would be so great.
I see the lion. On the footage. Because we were just looking at a save screen. Hello, lion.
Hello. Oh God.
Oh no. Hello.
Let the lion escape us.
Hello, parking meter.
Yes. Just imagine this from an outside perspective. An entire band of mercenaries running around. Don't let the lion escape!
Yeah. A lone spirit hovers back and forth, agitated and muttering. I can learn from their mistakes. The failures of reveal a path to me. I'm very close. The spirit points to a scattered collection of maimed and contorted bodies distributed around a stone pedestal. Something odd registered in your mind about the corpses, and then the realization dawns. They all appear to belong to the same person. Fucking what?
I wouldn't be so sure.
What are you getting close to?
On that pedestal you see before you.
The one with the bodies? A shiver of irritation ripples over the spirit.
Yes, the one with the bodies. As I was saying. On that pedestal you see before you, I placed a gem for safekeeping. You have never seen such a perfect gem. I regretted leaving it behind almost immediately. It has been my every waking thought ever since.
What do you want it?
It is all I have left of something that was important to me.
Very important, by the look of it.
I might be able to get it for you. The spirit seems to consider this. Wisps of essence dart in and out of its shape, like bolts of electricity.
That would be most welcome.
Can't we watch him fetch it once? Maybe pick up some pointers? Okay.
What is this that so many have died to approach it?
Oh, that doesn't look ominous at all. Oh, stop.
Just tasted breakfast.
Huh.
Everything's fine.
Oh, hey, rabbits too.
What?
Alright.
Keeping an eye out.
Yeah, I know you can see. Can we not see?
Oh.
Aloth. Aloth, please.
Pretty sure whenever the plants grow, that's when the trap appears, and then when they disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Oh god.
Let's watch that.
Oh my god.
Flawless.
You're going through this hitting literally every trap.
I noticed.
For fuck's sake.
Let's wash that down with an antidote.
It'll be fine.
Aloth's gonna die from being high. That say insert?
Yeah, it did.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Grave step. Okay. Cool.
That's a drug.
Yeah, it is. It's a gem. Alright, now go back, motherfuckers. So if the plants are there, it'll trigger. If the plants aren't there, it's safe.
Like when everything disappears, I think that's...
Sure.
Okay. Oh. God.
But I'm slowly dying.
It's a very small window.
Yeah, it is. You know what? Just fuck it. Just fuck it.
Boys.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It probably would have been better to send just one person there, just so the group wasn't so goddamn large. But gotta love that hindsight.
Zahua is ready.
Zahua. No, there it is. Thank you, Zahua. Zahua is ready. Go!
Zahua was not expecting this.
Were you able to retrieve the gem?
Yeah, I have it.
Got it.
You're like crawling up to the spirit. I got it.
You see those fucking plants attacking me back there?
The spirit pulses excitedly with light and warmth.
This is a great relief. Give it here.
Spirit extends a claw-like translucent hand towards you, cupped together, and when you let the gem drop, it passes through the spirit's hands and lands on the ground.
Clumsy. No need to worry, I've got it now.
Spirit crouches over to pick up the gem. It scoops at the gem, but cannot make contact with it. It does so over and over.
This is a snare my master never told me of. How great, how subtle the hold of the past upon us.
You got all that from this?
He's experienced.
Right. Let's keep going then. Okay. An old shaman hunches over a translucent table. Paint is streaked on either side of her eyes like flames. She casts an assortment of strange objects onto the table. A finger bone, a stelgar tooth, a turtle shell, a few stones painted with symbols. She studies them over and over with disbelieving eyes. At last, she looks up.
There is no mistake. The portents do not lie. Zahua, you will be our chieftain. You will succeed Ishapilo and lead us to victory over the Ketchmata. I will tell Ishapilo that he must accept you. The path must be cleared for your reign.
Uh-oh.
Hi. All right. Cool. Go. Ho ho ho. Ho ho. Ho ho ho.
Oh!
Magic
That
missile.
insert is gonna keep bothering me now.
Just tack. Alright. Got Frenzy. Got Barbaric Yell.
Yes, scream at the hallucinations.
Savage Defiance. Just
That
attack.
doesn't make you look like a fucking lunatic.
Not at all.
Hey.
Durance is confuzzled. Never mind, he's fine.
What?
Oh, what the what? What the huh?
What the oh. Alright, well, since you're over there. Where's my light of God? More magic missile.
What? The Varu beyond.
Okay. Durance is being accosted by this fucking will-o-wisp. Maybe for his own benefit.
Is that all?
Oh, he was confused again.
Not even slowing it down.
What? Oh, Zahua was confused. Stop attacking Zahua!
Show him how it's done!
But he loves it.
Oh, wow. That plant went down like that.
Mm-hmm.
Still breathing heavily, Zahua appears deep in thought. He notices your glance.
The shaman's vision always stayed with me. After my master had passed, even after the Takan were conquered, I thought of what the shaman had said and held on to hope. But I wonder if it did not also make me proud and foolhardy. If I ignored my own defeat because I did not believe it possible.
The Takan aren't defeated yet. You're still here.
Zahua has done his people no favors as chieftain, and the Quetzalcoatl would mock your words. But what you say is true, nevertheless.
I'm straight it is. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, some troll skin. Let's just rest in the middle of this hallucination.
Yeah, it'd be great. Fuck, this stuff still hasn't worn off?
Oh.
Oh, now's a great time for this.
Great. You awaken and hear someone stirring, growling. Looking over, you see Maneha twitching and muttering in her sleep.
She's still high as fuck.
You can't
So
make
are
out. Yeah, you can't make out what she's saying. But from her bare teeth and the sheen of sweat on her brow, she seems to be in a very bad dream. Just go back to sleep.
Back to sleep.
Maneha, wake the fuck up. She sits bolt upright, roaring and reaching for her weapon. Calm down. You know what? I'm fucking stepping back.
You're not strong enough for this.
I'm stepping back. She swings her weapon in a broad, sweeping stroke, just missing you. The effort, however, seems to have jolted her awake.
What? Oh.
Her gaze darts around, but slowly focuses on you. She grimaces and looks away, wiping her face.
Oh, sorry. I must have been dreaming.
She lies back down and turns away from you. You can't... With your perception, you can't help but notice how carefully she's avoiding your gaze. About what?
Go back to sleep.
About what?
It's nothing. Sorry, I shouldn't have bothered you.
You're bothering me, but something's clearly bothering you. What's up?
Go back to sleep!
It's quiet for a long time. It seems like she's already gone back to sleep, but then she sighs.
You told me about your awakening.
Yes. Adair stirs. Maneha waits silently until Adair rolls over and resumes sleep. Deep, steady breaths.
I guess I've had a similar problem. There's something I remember from a former life. Happened hundreds of years ago, but I remember it like it was yesterday.
How did you remember it?
Happened while I was fighting in Old Valia 20 years ago. My unit was camped out in the palace we'd just taken.
Uh-huh.
The others were roasting the last of the Marcheso's pigs in the feast hall. So, I went to the wine cellars to fetch a few bottles.
She works her fingers into a knot.
I don't know how long she'd been hiding there, but there was this old woman. Must have been one of the servants.
Her fingers curl into fists.
She had this wild look in her eyes. I approached her and tried to tell her not to be afraid, that she was safe.
Maneha holds out her hand, reliving the memory.
She screamed and grabbed my arm.
Ugh.
It felt like someone had hit me in the back of my head. I blacked out for a few minutes, and when I came to, she was gone.
Go on.
I took a few bottles up with me, feasted with the rest of the troops. But when I went to bunk, I had a dream. Only it was more vivid than any dream I've ever had. I tasted the sweat on my lips, felt the jungle air on my skin, heard the cries.
Dream. This was a memory?
Like when you hear a song you know you've heard before. Anyway, I laid off the drink for several days, but I kept having the dream. After a few weeks, I thought a change of scenery might do me good. Since then, I've been a pirate in the Deadfire, a pilgrim in the White that Wends, an adventurer in the Living Lands, and a gift-bearer in Ashamadal.
She's the only one that pronounces it like that. Ishamadal.
Ishamadal. Ishamadal. Anyway, what's this memory?
It's something terrible I did, a long time ago, and as a different person. But I remember it more clearly than anything.
What next then?
I told you I was looking for the Abbey of the Fallen Moon so I could leave something behind.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pool there, the Salt Well. It's where gift-bearers leave the heaviest burdens. It's said that a person can enter it and leave their own memories behind.
What if you lose more than you intend?
At this point, I'd gladly give up all my memories if that's what it takes for peace in this life and the next.
And you would leave this haunting memory in the salt well.
That's the plan.
Alright, let's get some rest. We got a lot to do. Well then.
That must be some really strong stuff that you're still in the throes of it.
Yeah. Would you like your fist or your fist? Not how that works.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. Parshi, did you echo in... Yep. That's an echo effect.
It's like she's high as fuck!
Fuck. Alright. Okay. This looks great. Nature's bounty and some more bony. Pushing the barns to death's door. Magic missile scroll. Camping supplies and some money. Did we finish up at the isolated pedestal? Or was there more to do? I don't even know. Oh, I can loot the rest of the bodies now. Really?
You okay, Aloth?
Aloth, what the fuck is wrong? Now we're done at the pedestal.
You want me to tell you?
Nope. I mean, yes.
Backtrack and continue northeast.
Backtrack to the beginning of the area?
Backtrack and continue northeast.
Cool. Ah.
Did you see where it went?
Did I?
It's right. Oh.
I don't know, did I? Anyway, the Haggard man. This man's face is weather-beaten and his eyes are sunken deep into his skull. His body is scarcely more than a string of bones. He speaks with great effort, his voice dry and grainy.
Will you help me?
Will I?
Water. From the waterfall, please.
I can carry you over to the waterfall, then you can drink from the source.
I have tried, but the water eludes me. I open my mouth, and it falls only on either side. I place cupped hands beneath and pull them out dry. Only the first time was I able to taste it. Never have I tasted anything so pure. Ever since, I have not been able to bring myself to leave. I wish only to taste it once more. That would be enough.
Why the waterfall? Why not the pond?
It appears to be the same in every way, but alas, it only makes my thirst greater.
Okay.
Only water from the waterfall will do. I wish it were not so.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. He nods in thanks and offers you a water skin lying beside him.
You will need this to collect the water. I will be forever grateful.
Okay. Take the long way around. By the long way around, I mean probably the right way. Alright, we got some booze and a scroll. Got some jerky. And a tin hat. Funny. Okay. Water flows from a pool at your feet upward onto the rocks above, as though time itself were flowing in reverse. It sounds more like a stream than a waterfall. Take a look at the water. The column of water is clear and pure. Its flow is steady but not torrential. Other than the direction of its course, it seems ordinary. Place the skin in the water, invert it, filling it steadily. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Almost immediately, the water around your hand begins to roil and hiss. You feel an excruciating, burning pain as the water begins to eat away at the skin of your fingers. No perception? Okay. Despite your pain, you cast your gaze anew upon the waterfall. There is no coiling steam or corrosion, nor do you smell burning flesh. The illusion is incomplete. Armed with your awareness, you focus on holding the water skin with the column of water. Within the column of water, the illusion gradually falls away as though it knows it's been thwarted. The pain dulls, then fades outright. The ghastly apparition of your mangled hand fades as well, replaced with a hale and healthy appendage. The water skin has been filled, and you may proceed. When you go to replace the stopper, something strikes your hand from below. Having been carried upward by the waterfall current, it drops into the pool. You reach down where it fell and withdraw a handful of jewels, pure and blue as the water itself. Interesting.
You got some gems.
We got some jewels.
Yeah.
Fucking perception for the win.
Yup. Perception's pretty great.
I was honestly a little worried because I think 15. You know what? I'm gonna check that out right now. What is my perception at? It's exactly at 15.
You could have gotten any of those actually.
I could have.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
your resolve is at 18 and your constitution is at 17. So,
well,
see, like if you wouldn't have had enough, remember it would say requirements not met.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you had enough for any of those.
Gotcha.
Remember, it won't give you the option if you.
Have you had any success?
Gotcha. All right. We were able to capture some water, yes.
Wonderful. I've waited so long.
His fingers tremble with excitement as he closes his hand around the stopper and slowly twists it. The stopper comes free suddenly and flies from his hands, propelled by a violent burst of steam.
Oh no. Oh.
He upends the water skin, holding it above his lips, but not a single droplet falls. He shakes it, twists it, squeezes it, all to no avail. The water is gone.
Given his history, I am surprised he had not foreseen this possibility. He longs not for the water, but for the experience of first tasting it. He is bound for disappointment. His suffering is very pretty, yet it feels empty. What value does it have if he refuses to learn from it? Can he not see that he seeks something that can never be recovered?
Ishapilo sits meditating. He opens his eyes and looks at Zahua.
Hello, pupil. You come to me with a question, do you not?
He coughs, dry as the desert sand. Zahua stares at him, his mouth quivering faintly.
Yes, Ishapilo. I have sought your wisdom across many lands, over many years. Are you here to grant it to me?
Yes, pupil. I am here for you.
Zahua nods, draws a deep breath.
Our people are captives of the Ketchmotl. I need to know the secrets of the Anitle.
Of course. The answer has been with you the whole time, pupil. You are blind not to...
Ishapilo breaks down into a coughing fit. As he coughs harder, the granules of dust fly from his mouth into plumes.
Master, please. I cannot hear you.
Zahua steadies him by the shoulders, but Ishapilo's coughs only worsen. Dust pours from his lips by the mouthful.
Answer me!
Zahua's hands tighten around Ishapilo's frail body. He shakes Ishapilo, but the coughing continues. He shakes him again, and in Zahua's hands, Ishapilo turns to dust. It scatters instantly to the winds. There he goes. Zahua looks at the dust on his hands, holding them cupped as to preserve some vital piece of his master's wisdom. Despite his best efforts, the winds carry off the remains, leaving him with nothing. He frowns.
Even after his death, I have always felt that when the time was right, Ishapilo would find a way to teach me his secret. And yet here we are on his trail, and his knowledge is no less a mystery to me. Is this what I am meant to see? That his teachings will always be beyond me?
There is more to the Takan than Ishapilo's teachings.
You speak truly, but his knowledge is the difference between a free Takan and an enslaved Takan. Zahua cannot help but seek it.
Okay. Also, a failure.
What?
Huh?
What?
They said also a failure. I mean, I know it's all upon the path that we're going, but Zahua was like that close, but couldn't quite get the answer yet. Oh, it's Hottie's house. Yeah. We should probably do this when we're not high as fuck.
Nah.
Somewhere beneath your feet, you hear a low, hollow drubbing. Oh, that was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. It's not concerning at all.
There, I see it.
What, you do? I don't. Well then.
I have some shoes.
Vietro's formal footwear. Aristocrat. What? +3 lore, +4 dexterity, and grants Carouse. Fills quick items with sprints. Spirits. Okay.
So it just fills your inventory slots with booze.
Great.
These are some magical shoes.
Yeah, they are.
Actually, the lore and dexterity boost is kind of insane. And the ability is just kind of funny.
Yeah. I know this isn't where we're supposed to go, but while I'm here... This looks important. You draw close to the embers and the air... you find... To the embers, you find the air between you cold. Okay.
Remember, you can read it at the bottom right.
Your arms prickle with goosebumps. You did fucking... God damn it. I actually... Where the fuck is... It's empty. I am very confused. He piped up saying he saw it. And now I don't know where it went.
So after the thing with Shapilo, continue to the opposite side of the pond. Something will appear on a little inlet.
Okay. There we go. Spirit antelope. An antelope stands gingerly on the muddy grass. Its fur is matted and stained dark around a deep oozing gash in its left haunch.
Have you come here to eat me?
No.
Why, yes!
But you are easy prey. Is there nowhere you can hide?
The beasts of this place would catch my scent. I would not get far. But there may be a way I could be protected. A great tree grows to the north, whose sap has an odor that is repellent to predators. If you could draw this sap and rub it into my coat, I would be safe. I could heal and return to my herd.
Durance, heal the animal. Where's the tree?
To the north, beside a cave. You will not find a larger tree in the forest. Gallowayne speed your steps.
I think it would be funny, but at the same time, we're just gonna play it like it's meant to be played. So the trees to the north, so I'm assuming around there somewhere.
I bring this up solely because of the fact of it's just additional dialogue.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can talk to it again, but
let me see.
Or you just miss.
I've returned. Were you able to draw this?
No.
I will hold out.
Oh well.
Oh well. Not the first time this shit has happened, and won't be the last. I hate the coloration right now.
It would just lead to a very, very short conversation between Durance and Zahua.
Oh, okay. Oops.
Two of my favorite characters. It's just the main character saying, heal the animal. Durance would say, I could heal this beast watcher, but not in the way that the monk would want. Zahua would say, I would ask neither kind of healing, as neither has any lesson to offer. Keep to your own trial, Durance, and I will keep to mine. And then Durance says, oh, I wouldn't dream of interfering. I await the sound of broken bonds and a broken back. There's a music to both if you listen for it.
God damn it.
I love those two so much.
Oh well.
Fuck. The idea of saying that two of my favorite companions are a philosopher and a priest, I would never have believed it if it was stated like that. But it's true. Well, the philosopher one I would understand. The priest, it would vary.
Right. Wait, hold on. No, that's just Barry. Now I'm getting annoyed. There's a tree to the north. There are many trees to the north.
Opposite side of the lake by the cave.
What cave? Oh. Excuse me, Antelope, that's northeast. Well, we got it. Oh.
Well, that's a bit of a spoiler.
I just saw shadows. Didn't see anything else.
I mean, it's fine. You're gonna find out in a second anyway. I just blame the game.
Damn it. More winter wolves. Damn it.
We are too late. The wolves have come. It was a mistake to leave the animal here unprotected.
We did what we thought would give it the greatest chance of survival.
That is difficult to accept. In my heart, it feels as though there was more we could have done.
There's always more we could have done.
In the end, though, the wolves would have come. They can smell weakness from great distances. We may have been bound for failure from the start.
Chieftain. Okay. The chieftain.
Chieftain.
An unusually tall man with brown leathery skin and regal carriage bows to Zahua.
Chief Aurelia.
Sure.
Why are you here?
Yep. That's a name. Aurelia. Okay. Aurelia.
I come on behalf of the Ketchmos to pay you tribute, great chieftain.
Tendons bulge at the sides of Zawa's neck and his fists are clenched. For the first time since you met him, he appears on the brink of losing control. He speaks through gritted teeth.
You have come to see if I am ready to protect my people.
The Ketchmodel chieftain smiles, baring glistening teeth.
Well, are you?
I guess we're gonna find out.
Oh, fucking find out!
Okay. Maybe not before, but I have friends now. Yeah, what's your friends gonna do? Well, you see, it's a little thing called fuck you up. Not the yell, not yet. That's loud.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's been fine so far.
I don't know. Yeah, I know. Just this random instance. It's fine. Where are you? You're there. You're not tethered to anything. Go to the chieftain and fucking kick him. And they had to scream.
Lead.
The priestess is frightened. Oh no. Punch the priestess!
Punch.
I love how his fists are on fire. His fists are just on fire, and that's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. Monks are fun.
Zahua contemplates the body of his enemy.
When the Ketchmodel chieftain saw me, he knew I was not prepared to resist him. If I had been more convincing, I have always believed they would not have attacked.
It's impossible to know.
It may be, but I believe I was mistaken. This was the life of the Takan. We lived knowing that one day the wolves would come. And finally, the day came when we were wounded and could not escape them.
Zahua shakes his head and smiles bitterly.
I have been caught in a snare, worrying over things that could not be changed. These visions shame me with their truths. Ishipilo never warned me of this, but I should have seen it sooner. I have become a slave to knowledge I will never learn. I have denied all my failures. Yet, I feel no different, no freer than I was. There is something I am missing, even now.
Thank you, camera.
It's over here, dumbass.
This may be our answer. Let us see what has been uncovered.
Just get my camera back to the party. monk outfits, we got some wolf hide, we got some money. For several attempts, Lord Sidgwick's rivals gave up on raiding his vaults. Yay! The knights actually did it.
Oh, hey. I almost forgot about that.
Lord Sidgwick just sent his regards and his gratitude. Okay.
Hey!
Yay! Okay. Wanted to make sure we were caught up. Fine Warhammer, we got some shield, we got some armor. Alright. Well, now that I know where it is. Everybody, please.
Everybody!
Da 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 da.
You must come with me at once.
Okay.
Zahua, you should not be here. If you are caught, they will execute you, and they will not fail twice.
I do not care about my life, Namaltia. I come to liberate the Takan. We will unite and revolt.
And who will you unite? Our men are dead or broken. Their labors were too cruel. Our women are mothers to catch model children now. The Takan live only in your mind.
Zahua stands in silence, staring where the apparitions had been. Did that really happen?
Some years ago, Zahua considered that he might never learn Ishipilo's secret. But he had vowed to return to his people. And so he did. He journeyed to Ketchmotl, and while their warriors were off raiding, he spoke to the surviving Takan he found there.
What was that about?
An argument Zahua had with someone once. Nothing came of it.
Who was that?
She was a Nalpazga warrior, eldest daughter of the shaman. She would have been, the wife of the Takan chieftain, if the Takan had not fallen.
You never told me of this. For once, Zahua seemed unable to meet your gaze.
Zahua has never spoken of it to anyone.
His face is tense, his skin lacking its usual smoothness. He looks old. Smoothness, excuse me.
He waited too long in returning. If there was a time to liberate his people, it passed long ago, while he searched for the secret of the Anitle.
Why did you continue your search if you knew you'd failed? I was quiet for a moment.
Ishipilo's knowledge was the one last thing of Takan that might have been recovered. But I see now that I was caught in a snare. The gem, the antelope, the waterfall, their lessons were not about Ishipilo's secrets. They were about my vow to return to the Takan.
He's quiet again. His eyes search the ground, but seems to fix on nothing. You look down, but only see a small worm burrowing in the earth near his feet. He stares in that direction for a time, and slowly looks up at you.
The time of my people has ended. There is nothing more I can do for them.
The culture of the Takan and their Nalpazga warriors still exists within you. You can still carry it forward.
Their time on Aora was too brief. There is much the rest of the world might have learned from them. Much that I might yet share.
Zahua looks around and smiles flatly.
The dream fades around us. I believe it is time to return.
Brilliant colors around you seem to dull. Shifting objects settle into their true forms. Zahua appears the same as he always has. The same shredded skin, the same fluid posture. Only the look in his eyes has changed. Those granted Anitlay. Anitlay. Okay.
Oh, hey.
Yes?
Let's take a look at that. Plus 10% attack speed. Just straight up.
Yeah.
Alright. And that's
good.
And that's the end to his thing?
Yup.
Fuck, why are these all depressing?
Very well.
Like, I know
Some might say that they're realistic.
Yeah, you're right.
Of course, we did just chase a bunch of fucking visions in a fucking state of pure mental fuckery.
I just want to eat.
We talked to a fucking antelope, so
I just want to eat. Leave me the fuck alone.
Also, should that corpse be there? Because I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a fucking...
Yeah,
I think that was supposed to be a vision.
I do not think that it's supposed to be there.
Brought it back with us.
Show him how it's done!
Hold on. Right, I guess because we're back in the real world now, all these enemies respawn. Or not respawn, but like they appear.
Right.
Fuck you, ice blights. Oh, it's a greater ice blight. Huh. Okay.
Regret is ours now!
Fuck off. Can't be prone. Don't stop that. Stop. Just attack. Just attack. There we go. You can still be blinded. Do that. Do the magic missile. Zahua, you need to build your stuff up. Okay. This is fun. Oh, another brood mother. Oh, lovely. Also, Zahua took a real beating just now.
Yeah, he did. But he has 10 fucking wounds!
Uh-huh.
That's it!
And he's going down! Oh, God!
Not yet, he's not. Are you ever going to attack? Oh, you're hobbled. I suppose the answer to that will be no for now. What? Is the damage he's taking? Oh god damn it. Heal Zahua, please.
Zawa's enjoying himself.
That's it.
Never mind.
Thanks, Mineha.
Oh. Down the brood mother. It's Parshi.
Hey.
Fucking noises.
Yeah.
That's not very helpful.
Okay, I guess the ice blade is dominated now. Oh, the AIs aren't on. That's why they're not moving.
How may I help?
That explains a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Show him how it's done.
That's it.
What the fuck? Oh. It's like, why the fuck are you just... Alright. Why the fuck are you just standing there? When there are clearly enemies around. Guess now I have my my answer. Right, because I think I turned them off because the AIs were getting them into trouble. Okay. Was this one mystery solved?
Oh, level ups.
Alright. Amplified wave, manifest target allies. Mental. Huh?
You see what I see?
That holds my body. Zero. Disintegrate into non-existence.
That's a good one.
Oh, no. Mind play
Who would have
destroy.
thought that disintegration would be a good ability?
Yeah. Destroys an enemy's memory with calculated accuracy, leaves them dazed and confused before rapidly jumping up to 5 other enemies? Good. Good that.
Disintegration and mind plague.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me? Hi there. Okay.
Oh, he's got a lot to offer.
Defense. That expands extra effort to repel most savage blows. Okay. Take the hit. Fighter interposes himself or herself between incoming attacks on nearby allies. Damage total of any attack by cut in half. Okay. Broken, being knocked out. The fighter stands back up with a portion of his endurance healed and temporary bonuses. Does that mean he has 2 revives with his armor?
Perhaps.
The fray lynches in the battle, pulling an enemy immediately. No. We're out. Unbending. Fighter draws strength from his own. I don't know. I like Unbroken. I really do. That's another fucking revive right there.
Hopefully they stack.
Yeah. Sweet. You. More stealth. Spell mastery. Alright. I want... Where is it? No, I want mastery on consecrated ground.
Yes. Master all the healing.
Yes. Okay. Okay, reflection. Journey around the caster, reflecting hostile targeted spells up to 5th level back at their casters. Okay. Which is Hex. Around enemies. Chain Lightning. Directly to a single target. Jumps between up to 6 nearby enemies. Others in the area of effect are not harmed by the arcane lightning. Okay. Optional power. Sacrifice arcane power from a... Oh, no. No. Death Ring. Plus corrode damage. No. Freezing Pillar calls out an enormous spike of ice. Freeze. Yeah, that's... Oh, okay. And a spell mastery. Alright. Flames, don't use. Tilting Tusk, don't use.
What else do we even use?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Flame, don't use. Vital Essence? Sure. Why not?
Sure.
Alright. We're saving.
Yes.
Level up.
Sure.
That's the barn. Well, we're gonna see if there's an invisible timer to this quest.
Which one?
This one right here. The fucking evil paladin quest. Dark paladin, whatever. Hello! What's going on? This barrel looks nice. Got some fish.
Fish, oh.
Bad day's coming, I'm telling you. Prepare, look up as you approach. Who's the... Oh, begging your pardon, lady. The villager shuffles to face you. What happened here? We noticed some of Hadi's goats wandering loose. When we came up here, we saw some suspicious people leaving Hadi's house. Looks like they torched the barn. Suspicious people? Not just looters, I mean. They were armored up like they were ready, like they were in for battle and mean looking. Kern's got something to do with it, I just know it. Well, I think I know what's going on. Can you guess, I bet? We got a lot of bandits up here. It's a shame it happened to Hadi. still don't think it's bandits, but hey, have a look around and you know for certain. Okay. Are we too late? Yeah. I think we're too late. Or at least there goes Hottie's family. I don't even know if Hottie is one of those here. The dead man's sprawled position gives you a clear view of the sword wound in his back. The smeared, drying blood around him has not yet faded to brown. You hear a groan, low and pained. You turn your head to see there's a dull pain in your skull, and your vision swims. A harsh grip on your arm bears you upright on your knees. We don't have anything worth stealing. Alina's voice cuts through your sluggish thoughts. You look up at the armored men seated at the table, your stomach knotting up with dread. No, you don't. He reaches almost idly for the ledger. You notice before he does, the way that Alina tenses up, but you're not sure why until he opens the book and the letter falls out. Family? The man smiles as he picks up the letter. No! Oh, Alina tries to run forward, only to get caught by the arm of the man behind her. Looks like Eska is doing well at the mill. Sweet of him to write. Deerford's a long way from here. Enough, Sebastian. Alright. He tosses the letter on the table. Cruel amusement swiftly replaced with irritation. Kill him. You barely have time to register the words. The sword through your back drives the air from your lungs and the strength from your limbs all at once. Alina's screams seem so faint. You have to get to her. You have to warn Eska somehow, but your legs won't listen. You can't breathe. The memory slips from you like a shucked coat, and the pain in your back fades just as quickly. Well, on to find Eska.
There is, in fact, no timer.
Okay. At the mill in Deerford. Finishing the job. Yikes, we have to go back to main area. Oh, yeah, there was a cave there. Great.
Vitals!
Jesus!
Uh-oh.
Not the ooze.
The fucking ooze. The return of the ooze.
Well, I guess I'll try out this chain lightning.
Take that!
That was effective.
That's not bad. Did as described.
Mm-hmm. Not even slowing it down.
Not even getting any new dialogue.
The writers were great with my story, but lazy with my...
Sure.
Not even slowing it down. Christ. Christ. So many enemies. Oh ho 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 ho. Let's get some of those in the back. Adair, are you alright?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I think Adair's broken.
Go and attack.
Adair, please.
Adair! Do something. Thank you. Christ. Alright. I'm gonna get up to go to the bathroom, and then we can explore this cave, and then figure out what to do from there. Because this cave is... This cave is really the last thing in this area left unexplored. So...
And as of right now, I don't fucking remember it.
Awesome. It's gonna be fun. I'll be back.
Okay, how you doing, Suzie?
I'm okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you actually okay?
Yeah, I'm better than before.
Are you still reading it?
Yeah.
There's a lot to it, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm on episode 129.
Sewed.
Chapter, episode, whatever. Season 2.
Boy, oh boy. It's good art.
It is, it really is.
So have you picked up any of what has happened in the stream?
Absolutely not.
Gotcha. Thanks for being here, Suzie.
No problem.
You're wonderful.
To be fair, that's happened the past couple streams as well. Like, I get home from work, and then I don't have time to decompress before the stream. And then I end up doing it during the stream, and I retain nothing.
Yeah, that's fine. And again, you're presumably going to play this at some point later on, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But thanks for being here regardless.
I like hanging out.
Yeah. It's good. I also like doing that thing. I dropped a battery.
You better pick that battery up.
I got the battery.
You're both a mess.
What?
I said you're both a mess.
No. Mess? Not anymore.
We're both tired from work.
I don't know what that's like anymore.
God. Ugh.
Because for some reason Tuesdays always have to consistently be my hardest work day of the week.
Don't know what that's like anymore.
I don't know why. It's always Tuesdays. Like that's always the day I like do the most heavy lifting, or I end up running around the place the most, and
which again is the one day, that ideally it wouldn't happen. Whatever.
Sure.
Up, Geta successfully rounded up her test subjects. Good for you. Never come back.
Like, if I tried to put things in motion to move to another day, it would just, that day would be the new hardest day. Like, I have no delusion of anything else.
I'll have another ice cave.
An ice cave in this ice DLC? Where?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is there gonna be another fucking werewolf in here?
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm sneaking. Tin hat. I'll be honest, I thought this was going to be a lot more of a complex system. You got a dagger.
Just a room full of bones and blood. With no discernible,
purpose.
Yeah.
Something tells me we're probably going to come back here later.
Maybe.
Doom, doom, boom, doo doo doom.
Dance party.
It's so much more. It's so much more gratifying now.
Ever since like the Mass Effect jokes, it's always put in my mind of, I love just a cut back and forth between the party doing, or like it's a cut back and forth between the antagonist doing serious, like bullshit, putting plans into motion, trying to, fulfill their goal, and then it just cuts over to the party doing something fucking ridiculous. And then it cuts back to the serious planning stuff of the antagonist, and cuts back and they're doing some other dumb shit, like people have buckets on their heads or something, or they're naked, making a face and going, ooh!
Yeah. Mill in Deerford. Well, guess we're going back to Deerford.
Oh boy.
Village, I'm assuming. Which means we won't have the story mode advantage for this fight.
Oh well.
Because we've already been here. Maybe your treatment of supplicant is fading. Okay. It wasn't my fault. Oh god, no.
Bitch, I didn't even know.
Okay. I thought it was gonna be another one. I thought it was gonna be
just throw some money at him.
Hey, Devil, how about you go?
Oh, yeah, that's fine, too.
Yeah, we'll go Devil. I don't think we need to... Okay. The mill. Should probably go to a spot that's a little farther away, so just in case. Everything's fine. Just kick down the door.
So remind me why we're here?
The Paladins.
That, right. Thanks for reminding me.
Why are we here?
And then something pops up on the HUD of my vision.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, thanks. Really appreciate it. I should have done this hours ago.
I feel like I had that kind of HUD in school where it's like every once in a while I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing here again? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be so much easier if it was like in these games where you just have a HUD of tasks?
It's called my memory and my conscience teaming up on me. At least for school specifically.
Right. Put down the blade, boy. You scarcely know how to hold it.
But you know what that problem was?
Hmm?
Those things were the main quests, and I was stuck doing side quests.
Damn straight.
Fuck them! Can't stop this procrastination train. It hasn't left the fucking station yet.
Hey, Help me! Please, they're insane! One of the paladins takes a step to the side, swiveling to face you and Eska both. He sizes you up with a lazy sweep of eyes. Well, who's this? Ah, the foreigner. You have to wait your turn. We have a contract to wrap up. Yeah, I saw some of your handiwork back in Whitestone Hollow. You hear Eska gasp. 17 glances at him, a quiet smile forming on his face. Nasty piece of business, that's. But it's what the client wants. Eska here could tell you, Kith and Stalwart love their petty feuds, forever at each other's throats. Add a little Durgan steel into the mix and you have a great many jealous neighbors. But if a nice family like this one ends up on pikes, maybe they'll sit down to discuss things the next time around. Right. No need for excuses, I kill people all the time.
I mean, it's true. God, I fucking feel that line. I just murder hobo my way through fucking everything. It's fine.
You use a drunk man as an excuse for bloodshed. You're pathetic. Sebastian, the smirk disappears. And who in the blazes are you, elf? I'm not a bleak walker.
Oh, he said elf! Oh my god!
I'm not a bleak walker, that's for short.
Very much not a bleak walker. Not even a paladin.
Yeah. These sadistic games are beneath your order. What would you know about it? You're not one of us. Have you even been in any kind of siege? I know a thing or two about getting into castles.
Also,
I cannot believe this is still going.
Also, for once, you are not playing as a mercenary, Rob.
Yeah, you're right.
For once in your life.
You're right.
Even though I guess if you look at your current profession, you could look at it kind of as a mercenary.
But you notice the two paladins behind Sebastian exchanging looks. Sebastian follows your gaze. For an instant, his posture seems tense. You snatch the opportunity to frighten a drunk man into believing he was to blame. He was to blame. You weren't there. You didn't see the relief on his face when I promised to make his problems go away. That's all they ever wanted from us. Give up now, Sebastian. She's right, Sebastian. This has gone on long enough. No, damn you! I'm done taking orders. You turn on me for this? To what? Play lapdog? He rounds on them. If you won't kill him, then you could die with him. Sebastian doesn't have time to finish. One of the paladins drives a short blade under his chin in a single swift motion.
Yeah!
The second nudges the dying man's body out of the way with a boot as he falls. Oh hey, taxes collected.
Oh hey.
On the ground, Sebastian claws weakly at his
She's
throat.
on the ground like... Porky pulls out her phone. Oh sweet, it just hit my bank. I just got my taxes.
Sweet.
I not my tax. Like it's my. It's a tax to the people that live around my. You understand? And you're like talking to the guy.
On the ground, Sebastian claws weakly at his throat. His former fellows look to you. What about that one? The paladin aims a finger at Eska.
To kill him anyway. I fucking love it. Yeah, you know this thing you've been trying to study? Yeah, fine, just fucking kill him anyway, who cares?
He's not involved, let him go. You're going to let them go? You're going to hire them after everything they did? Get out of here before I change my mind. Eska swallows hard, glancing at the paladins. He edges towards the door. The Bleakwalkers look on impassively. Perhaps we can work together. We'll be in touch. Fucking what? Did I just form another fucking contract? With the bleak walkers out of...
Man, your keep's starting to look like a house of villains. Oh, what, you're an ogre that's been eating people? Fuck it. Yeah, you can go with me. Oh, what, you're a paladin order that just kills almost indiscriminately?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, sure, yeah, you're good. You're hired!
And what this does for my reputation? Well...
Who cares? The supplicants are just gonna show up whenever you go to the fucking White March anyway!
You're right. You're right. Alright. Dear...
Fuck, those guys are strategizing, fucking just... Like, okay, did you leave? Okay, go! Everyone into the keep!
Alright, now I'm a friend. I'm somewhat good in Deerford Village.
Somewhat good. What the fuck? What the whole fuck?
Oh, okay. That's something. Okay, so... Vanguard, Warden of the Wilds, Skirmish Archer...
I forget what you got the negative for the village in.
I don't know. You mean it wasn't just this right now?
Was it?
I would assume so.
Oh, it was. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I thought you gained rep.
No.
I misread the situation.
Gotcha.
I was like, what the fuck? So what'd you do? Oh, it was this. This is what you did.
Yeah. Yeah,
well,
I hired fucking bleak walkers.
You're still a friend. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Right? You did a lot of good things. You're a little bit of a piece of fucking shit, but it's fine. The good outweighs the bad, I guess.
Oh, hey. West Wall construction's complete.
Does everyone else see that kraken?
I see the fucking dragons in the kitchen.
It's a fucking kraken.
I fucking love Zahua.
This is great.
He's a well of wisdom, and every now and again, it's just holy shit. That plant just talked to me?
Dude. Let's do the curio shop next. Christ. Like, I know I hired bleak walkers or whatever, but I'm building up my own army. Listen, do you not see the guys at the fucking toll in the forest? The toll booth in the forest?
Yeah, they're taking their sweet ass time. It's more than a toll at this point. They're going through customs. Like, you gotta get all their luggage checked. Like, fucking Jesus. You have any idea how hard it is to get past metal detectors when you're in full armor?
How do we even have metal detectors at this day and age?
We don't know! How do we have a toll booth?
And my friend has said, I found the bleak walkers. Did? What happened? Hadi and Owen are dead, but I called the bleak walkers off in time to save their son. It's Hadi. But Eska lives? You saved him. Then for that, I owe you everything. I can't ever make it any right of it, but I'll try. Here, take this. And thank you for sparing me a final stain upon my soul. Yeah, we're not gonna tell him that we hired the people that he fucking hired.
It's fine. He doesn't need to know.
Lover's light. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, you haven't exactly hired him yet, I think.
Yeah, they're just kind of in the...
They're available, but you haven't hired them yet.
Yeah.
You just didn't get rid of them.
Oops. Haravis. Okay. Alright. But, like, I still... I don't know, it's a technicality. I still kind of hired them, but not officially.
Well, I mean, have we checked the hiring list?
Well, for the keep, no. But, like, I have them on hand, I guess, if needed.
No, but listen. Check the check the hiring list.
I saw it earlier.
Did you?
Yes.
So you just said that you didn't check it.
I did not say that, or if I did, I lied. Bleakwalker Paladin, right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're there. I missed you looking at it then.
Okay.
Yeah, I straight up asked, did you check the hiring list? And you said, I did not. But I have them on hand.
Okay. Then...
And then in the very next sentence, I totally did!
Siege of Craghall, Dream in Memory, and Screaming Mother.
Your fucking deceptive reputation is catching up to you.
Palagina.
But I didn't. But I did.
But I didn't.
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see a damn thing. There's Radrick's Hold, which we still haven't done.
Yeah.
Eastern Wood. Where the fuck is he? I don't think we've actually encountered Eastern Wood yet. And then Durance.
His hold should be, fuck, what was the original? The place we recruited Aloth and
okay.
Adair. Like it's just to the east of that place.
Okay. Okay, so we have the mine that we can explore, or we could go up to Durgan's Battery. Going up to Durgan's Battery means we are going to go up to story progress, so let's take a look at the mines.
Okay. I will say that the mines are going to get a little involved.
Yeah. Kind of figured that.
Very yes.
Then we might want to save it for its own stream. Okay.
Tell me.
Then we'll talk to Manana.
Okay.
How'd you end up with Stalwart? The other gift bearers told me Stalwart was close to the Abbey, so they suggested I ask for directions in town. You mean the other gift bearers don't know where the Abbey is? Like I said, it's one of Andra's most ancient temples, and her followers aren't really known for their records keeping. You're not exactly dressed for the weather. Well, Ishamiddle's flat as platter, so when the gift bearers told me Stalwart was way up in the mountains, I thought they were exaggerating. Anyway, I hate packing. Okay. Tell me why you became a gift bearer. I heard about the order from some missionaries while I was in the Living Lands. I heard Andra's doctrine before, but the way they talked about the peace of forgetting, washing the old way with the tide, it sounded good. And gift bearers' work, taken to the road, helping people lose their own burdens, that sounded good too. Kept hoping I'd find a way for me to lose my burden along the way. All right. Tell me about yourself. Where to begin? I spent almost 10 years as a mercenary in Old Valia. Plenty of work there. She tilts her head up and starts counting them off on her fingers. After that, I fought with pirates in the Deadfire, or for them, depending on who was paying. Did a short stint in the White That Wins, then roamed around the Living Lands and finally joined the Gift Bearers in Ishamiddle. And here I am. Actually, I was asking where you came from before your adventures. Not much to tell. She waves a hand and looks away quickly. Grew up in Rawatai. Oh, I'm sure she and fucking Kana would have something to talk about that. If he was here.
Well, I mean, they both are,
right.
Mawas.
Yeah. But even so.
Not that all of Mawas come from Rawatai, but a lot of them do.
Let's who knows.
At least a lot of the, fuck, what was the subrace? Coastal.
Right.
Coastal Mawas. The blue ones.
Left when I was still pretty young, and I haven't been back there since. Why not? Oh, you know. Spent almost 20 years there. Change scenery is good, right? She gives you a breezy smile, but it looks forced. I see. Why so much travel? Just staying in one place never much suited me. and you gave up soldiering, piracy, and adventuring to join Hunter's Gift Bearers. Still plenty of adventures, just different circumstances. Alright, I have some questions about the lands you visited, I guess. I'm always up for war stories. What was Old Valley like? This is the stupidest question coming. It's coming from Parshi. But alright, what was Old Valley like? Grand, a skirmish every day and a feast at another's Komoot or Marqueso's keep every night.
It's Comp.
Huh?
Compt,
Okay.
I believe.
Alright. Those are good, carefree days.
It's a person.
Gotcha. Tell me about the Deadfire Archipelago. Dangerous. You got pirates and sea monsters, and don't even get me started on the merchants. Hey. I had a good run there. But I get tired of trying to keep track of who had a knife pointed at my back. What were your expectations that in the white that wins? Short. That place is too cold for anything but leaving. Alright, I'm curious about the living lands. Most folks are. Even after 10 years there, it feels like I just saw the edges of that place. You can start the day in a desert and find yourself in the middle of a jungle by nightfall. Everything there is just a little wilder. Goes for the folk as well as the creatures. Part of me misses it still, but you wake up every day knowing it might be your last. I stay lucky longer than anyone who has a right to expect. Alright. And that is it for now. But we did sleep, so hey. Hey, Durance. I got some more questions. I got some more questions for you.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
As you keep telling me. Anyway. Wait.
If doubts and curiosity...
Yeah, shut up. What?
I suspect the answers will seed more questions.
Oh yeah, some of these stay lit up.
That's not
despite
annoying.
going through all.
That's not annoying.
Yeah, it's not the greatest.
I suspect.
Okay, more about you. Okay,
There we go. That's the new one. Well, you know what I mean.
Yes, the untouched one.
Yes, that's what I mean.
All right, where are you from?
Where I hail from?
Yes.
From one of Margaren's fires. A cathedral. Ashfall. Made of blackened trees.
I love Durance so much.
Yeah.
I studied the scriptures there. The fires carved into the land. The trunks of the burnt trees. And in the factories where the rifles and cartridges were shaped. All are chapels in other devotions.
Tell me more about Ashfall. You're more curious about it than most of Margaren's faithful. Alright. What's a cathedral like? Massive, beautiful, blessed by the goddess. Flames cannot strike it twice. Durance's eyes travels to his ashen staff, studying the etchings. Beneath, tunnels and chambers, bellows and fire pits, and many of the faithful looking for a means to bring fire to the world. He turns his gaze from staff to you. Guns, explosives, alchemy. All of these are our holy symbols, and we are eager to share. What else can you tell me about Ashfall? What more to tell? Durance frowns, his hand tightening on his staff again, his fingers seeming to sink into the wood. It's one of the greatest fires of Margaren, the High Seat. Some say the blackest, not of evil but of ash. All that remains after fire has fed. I called it I called it a cathedral before. That's not the full truth of it. It's more of a battlefield. It lies in the heart of the War of the Black Trees. Its timbers built from the burnt forest there. Each timber blessed by fire. In one of Margaret's greatest battles. Many of us helped shape the war effort there, with flames and firearms. A staff of yours seems like a holy symbol.
This? In a way. This is more of what's left behind when flame strikes. If Ashfall is a cathedral propped up and fenced with such sticks, then this stick Well, this is what props me up as I walk the cathedral of my road, to other ashfalls waiting to be made, perhaps. The wood is taken from the War of Black Trees. Sturdy. It served me well on my travels. Been a boon companion.
Can you tell me of the War of Black Trees? It's as if you swallowed a gadfly nest. Keep silent and keep them to yourself, lest you tire yourself before the next camp. Really? That was quick. Alright, Durance.
Yeah, he'd do that.
But that was, like, really quick.
I mean, it might have counted with you going in and out of his dialogue.
Oh.
I'm not sure. I don't know. He's got weird rules.
Right.
Like, if you re-ask things, it still counts.
That's dumb.
It's just, like, there's just a hidden...
A counter.
A hidden counter.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, you can ask him all stuff that you've already asked him, and he'll still eventually say, okay, that's enough.
Right. Okay. So, don't want to see... Cannons? Okay. And we also have Geralt, the final part to Geralt's helm to look for. Let's go and visit Durgan's battery.
We're all.
Okay, I guess I'm taking the long way around.
We're all.
I could go and visit Galvino, but fuck that.
Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck him, yeah, exactly. Alright, just got some workers, fortifying the place up a little bit. A lot of workers. Hey, trap. Oh, hey! Try borrowing some more lockpicks.
Hooray for supplies!
Hooray for these lockpicks that I'll never use. Oh, hey, beer. Okay, it's ale, whatever.
You're gonna drink it regardless.
More workers.
You want me to go back up there? After nearly losing my leg?
You still got it, don't ya?
That seems like an issue. Okay. No, you're just hanging out. More workers. Just making sure I'm not missing anything in the dark. In the dark here. All right, what's going on? Hello, Wengra. The back of the Orlan's head, it's a patchwork of singed green, brown fur and dark scar-rippled flesh. She notices you and jumps back a foot. One of her staring eyes is gold, the other is hazel. She flicks her left ear, which is a little more than a nub on her skull. At last, she relaxes.
I think we found Horavius' mom.
I fucking love that so much.
Damn it.
I love the delivery on that line too.
Yeah. I think we found
You
her.
found his mom!
Ha! Took you for one of them red sirens. Then I saw you had all your teeth. Ha ha ha!
She's shouting at you, but a friendly smile warms her face. The smell of sulfur. She smells of sulfur and smoke.
Hey, Rob, you want me to tell you something that's gonna ruin talking to her?
Oh boy.
Yeah, guess who you're talking to?
Who?
Jimmy Neutron.
What? Really?
Or was it Timmy? I don't know. They all fucking mix.
Wow.
One
Okay.
of the two. Just listen to the voice.
Alright. Anyway, I'm Parshi.
Hang on, gotta talk into my good ear.
She yells even louder, swiveling a hairless but whole ear towards you.
Now what was... Say, ain't I seen you somewhere?
That's definitely Jimmy. Cool.
Yeah, they both sound very... They're
They
not
do.
voiced by the same person, are they?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Scratches a bald patch on her cheek.
I mean, I know they've had crossover episodes,
Yeah.
which probably be really easy if they were both voiced by the same
Yeah,
character.
probably.
I don't fucking know.
Anyway, I reignited the White Forge.
That's it! Felt those aftershocks all the way in Stalwart!
Closes her eyes rapturously.
Must have been a real sight up close. All that fire. Oh.
I was a little busy battling ancient dwarves to notice.
Ah, that's a real shame. Gotta take time to enjoy your work, you know?
What are you doing out here?
You know, clearing tunnels, blowing old barricades, just tidying up.
She grins, showing all her teeth.
But soon, I've gotta start testing the cannons.
Her voice has dropped to a whisper, or at least her closest approximation to one. She clasps her hands together and looks up at the high tower with nearly religious reverence. It's about the iron flail?
We held them off a few weeks ago, but they didn't run far. Set up a fort in the woods, and I hear they're working on some really fantastic siege weapons.
I mean, there must be something you can do.
There sure is.
She's practically dancing, her hands balled into knobby little fists.
Once we have the heavy cannons, that is.
What's the problem with the heavy cannons?
They're all the way up there.
She points up to a tower that punches through the snow-bleared clouds.
I sent a crew to the tower, but they came back complaining about Skuldrak and the other nasties. Nearly took Kolmar's leg off.
Okay.
Skuldrak did, I mean.
I could go and look at it.
That'd be a big help. I'd hate to let those beauties go to rust up there.
He twitches and fidgets like a drunk envisioning a tipple.
And anything you find up there is yours. Battery's full of treasures, and the West Tower has hardly been explored.
That might be why I haven't found the helm yet. The helm piece.
Perhaps.
Because I was relatively thorough.
I actually can't remember exactly where it was.
Mm.
I remember only finding it in part 2, but I don't... I think it may have been in a spot I just missed.
Okay.
But it could all... I don't remember.
Alright.
Head through the door and up the stairs. That'll get you to that rampart.
He points up at the snow-dusted walkway.
Kulmar cleared the rubble before he took to getting himself conveniently injured. You should be able to work your way up to the cannons from there. Meantime, I'll check on our black powder stock.
Gives you a smile full of jagged teeth. That was agonizing. That was extremely agonizing. Thank you.
Again, without looking it up, I'm pretty sure it's Jimmy Neutron.
Again,
Like, just straight
extremely, extremely agonizing. Okay.
Also the voice of Zatch Bell.
Oh man, I haven't thought about that fucking show in years.
Well met, stranger. Wait, I know you. You're the one that cracked this jelly jar in the first place. Ha! In that case, well met indeed. Thanks for the job. He leans forward to shake your hand. As he does, you notice that he's favoring his right leg, and his left hand is roughly bandaged. I shouldn't talk too long, or I'll get an earful. He glances over his shoulder. Well, what happened to you? Bad hip that got worse after a night with Komar's rot gut. He laughs, but he's wincing too. It'll heal. Just gotta fix this place up before anything else falls apart. Okay. Pleasure to meet you, I guess.
When did this game come out?
Hold on.
Steam does not help.
March 26, 2015.
2015.
You're looking through IMDb, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know which one I want. I mean, go to Great Hall.
Guild Wars 2?
Yeah.
Yep.
Should I ask?
Tammy? I don't know how to pronounce that. And then also Duchess Chrysanthemia.
Wait, how do you spell the first one?
Taimi.
No, I don't know. To be fair, I haven't gotten super far in that game. I want to play more of that game, I just haven't.
Interesting.
FNAF World as the rainbow.
Help.
What the actual fuck?
FNAF World was weird.
Yeah, it was. It was great, though. Yeah, Pillars is not showing up on the filmography.
I don't know, but I swear to fucking Christ, it's not... I will admit, I did not look it up, but that voice is so spot on, like, it sounds like fucking Jimmy. That I feel confident in just saying it. If it is not, then holy fuck, they could take over their job. If they haven't already.
Jimmy's voice actress does a lot of other things. She was in Diablo 3, she was in Hearthstone.
I haven't played either of those.
God of War Ascension. Guild Wars 2.
Was this not already stated?
The other one was 3.
What? Does Guild Wars 3 exist?
Hold on. Oh, wait, no. Guild Wars 2, Heart of Thorns, and this one had a different title.
Okay, that's
this one was just Guild Wars 2.
That's an expansion to 2.
Okay. As that Tammy, whatever.
I was gonna fucking say, it's like, what do you mean Guild Wars 3?
Sign? Signa? Signa? Sign? It's another character in Guild Wars 2.
Do I know them? I don't know.
Sign.
I haven't spent enough time with the game.
And then also Belinda Delacqua.
I don't know. I don't.
The fuck did you just say?
I know that there's a Catman named Dinky in it.
Street Fighter, Tekken. Street Fighter and Tekken, I guess.
Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Yeah.
Like
as
their neck. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a crossover game.
As Pac-Man.
What? Like PAC?
Yeah, that Pac-Man. God of War 3 as Calliope.
Wheel then.
Crash, Mind Over Mutant.
No, God of War 3 is Calliope.
Oh, I thought you said Guild Wars 3 again. I was gonna say, what the fuck is wrong with you?
God of War. Crash Mind Over Mutant as Coco Bandicoot.
Yeah, she's Coco. I knew that.
More God of War as Calliope.
She's... I don't think she still does Coco. I think she's old Coco.
Everything I've seen of Crash anything has been
She's still
Coco. Yeah.
I don't really remember like the new Crash stuff, so I wasn't sure. But I remember her as Coco in Tag Team Racing. I love that game.
I think we found it.
Tuttenstein. I haven't thought about that in a while.
As it has twice before, your vision blurs and fades to black. When it returns, you find yourself on your knees, a shattered sword in your hand and a broken, battered helm in front of you. Your helm. You can feel the blood pouring down one side of your face, and you know for certain that you will never see out of your left eye again. Arrayed around you in a circle are other warriors, some from your tribe, the rest from an enemy tribe. They watch the combat in silence. You're going to die, old man. Your opponent is brash, but young and strong. Never mind. You're gonna die, old man.
Yeah, you're gonna die, old man. You're gonna die, man.
Your opponent is brash, but young and strong. You still think single combat was a good idea? You do. Last winter's famine took a heavy toll on your tribe, and your warriors were in no shape to fend off an all-out attack from its enemies. Single combat was your tribe's only hope. But not if you lose. Once again, the world stops, the memories trail awaiting your guidance. Pretend to pass out. You can die, man. Ah, no. No. Tend to pass out. You keel over, surreptitiously grabbing one of the broken horns of your helm. As you do, you lie there, eyes closed, listening for your opponent's approach, trusting his arrogance to come within striking distance. Pathetic! You hear the crunch of the other warrior's feet near your head, and in a flash you strike, driving the horn upwards into your foe's unguarded groin. Oh no!
Oh no!
He howls in agony, but you keep striking again and again until he's silent. Enemy warriors snarl and shout when they see their champion fall, but soon leave your village peacefully, bound by the combat's results. Yes, it's all coming back. My sister, my reign, the end. Oh! Garrett looks at his own spectral form with sad surprise in his eyes, watching it begin to fade. But I've only just seen it. There's been so little time to know what to make of all of it. Farewell, Garrod. The wheel has no patience, it seems. I entrust my helm to your care. You find Garrod's helm in your hand, whole and unbroken. We got a new helm. Farewell, my friend. Oh, hey.
Also in Final Fantasy X and X-2 as Faith.
Never touched 10.
I own 10 and 10-2.
I saw a lot of 10, and I enjoyed what I saw. I don't remember a character by that name, though.
Asian. Beck's character hitting what? What?
Oh, that's characters hitting you.
Oh.
It's thorns. It's thorns.
Yeah,
Why you hitting yourself?
Yeah, this helm gives you +3 might, but you can't stop hitting yourself.
Oh, ow. Why did I up my own strength just to hurt myself more?
Is it time to... It's time to retire the hood? Sure.
Again, you look like a barbarian.
I'm
not, but you
I'm
look
not
like
one, but I look like one, yeah.
Jesus.
She was the aliens in Toy Story.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Okay. Assuming this is the only way to go down now. Oh! Oh, we're like right here. Okay.
There's the forge.
That's very convenient, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a real challenge.
And I can get even more things from the stuff I already looted.
Yeah.
Sweet. Here's the forge. Did I collect enough steel at all to make another thing?
I think you collected any since.
I did, actually.
I guess you fuck me, I guess.
Grab that.
I don't even remember when you picked up another piece.
I know, but...
Of course, I haven't been looking 100% of the time, so...
No, you have not.
Guess I shouldn't be too surprised.
Oh, hey, more
I
steel.
looked just more. I saw it this time.
We're gonna have a few good item pieces.
As soon as we figure out what to actually use it on.
Yeah, that'll be another endgame decision. Fine. Okay, so
I mean, this armor I've been sticking with for a lot of the time.
The armor's been pretty good, yeah.
Or the mace.
Oh wow. Okay.
Or a dare to armor. Now that I think about it.
Hmm. Seems like, unless I can go around, it seems like the rest of everything got caved in at some point. Probably in the attack with the iron flail. We literally can't go anywhere else. Well, the White Forge has been reduced to just those couple of areas.
Oops.
Oops. Right.
Oh, this great and wonderful thing that I just opened up, and what do you mean they already ruined it?
Yeah.
Like, I just opened that place. Oh.
Oh, God damn. I went through all of the...
Ooh.
Ooh. It's definitely an ooh worthy moment. Alright. We're just gonna peek our heads in. See what we're dealing with.
And it's gone.
That's exactly how I feel. It's like I went through this, I fought the fucking spirits of those ancient dwarves, and most of the kids.
See, here's the thing. Knowing that you're the protagonist, you know what the critical mistake was? You left.
You're right. You're absolutely... I left it in the hands of NPCs.
Yep. It was destined for disaster. I turn around for like a minute. Ugh.
The Western Town.
This place is so destroyed. I'm expecting to see supplicants around every corner.
Oh, that's not a good sound.
I think that was a car.
Good thing I sold most of my
Or was it a
jewelry.
motorcycle?
It was a vehicle. I don't know what sort.
God damn it! I clicked in the window again at the same time that activated, so I thought it came from the. I thought there was just like a growling coming from the game.
No.
How
It was
dare
my
you click out
fault.
of the game?
It was an accident.
How dare you?
I went over to Timmy Turner's voice actress because I thought maybe I could find something over there, and holy fuck, she's been in a lot of shit.
Yeah?
Yeah, she has. They both have.
But Timmy Turner's voice actress has been in so much more shit.
I believe it.
My Little Pony as Twilight Sparkle.
Oh
my
man,
God.
that makes so much of an impact.
American Dad as a lot of people. Samurai Jack, the video game. Rick and Morty, Ben 10.
Is anyone notable?
And Ben 10? Yeah, she was Ben 10.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes
when
sense.
I think back to it,
Yeah.
No, actually, I did know this. This is reminding me. I did pick that up way back. I apparently have forgotten it since, but unsurprisingly, as I haven't seen that show in years.
Right. The
I missed the original.
The artillery lift will be closed until further notice. The cogs are rusting, and any failure in the mechanism could be catastrophic. Postmaster Andrin is looking into patinating the cogs to make them weatherproof. Are we finally going to find use for those cogs that we've just been picking up all over the place?
Fuck you!
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, the Dwarven Archive. What could go wrong here?
Oh, and if I find something good, you can have half.
Thanks, Neha.
She was in Family Guy as a lot of people.
She was an American Dad. There's no surprise that she was also in Family.
She was in Teen Titans Go, which probably means she was the same person in Teen Titans, because they used a lot of the same voice actors.
Right.
Except a lot of them didn't sound the same because they had completely different inflections on their voice.
Yeah, she was Raven.
Oh.
Skylanders Academy as Coco Bandicoot.
Yeah. I knew Crash showed up in Skylanders because Crash was really Australian.
A lot of DC stuff is either Harley Quinn or Batgirl.
Also, I'm slowing down a bit, so for some reason it didn't click, but it's like, yeah, they literally swapped out Jimmy for Timmy for Skylanders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's almost like both of their voices are really fucking close together.
Yeah.
Spiders. Let's just find what we need to find and get out of this room quick.
Oh yeah, how you dealing with those spiders, Rob?
She was a lot of people in the Fairly Odd Parents. She was Poof.
Poof was an infant. Poof was an orb.
It seemed to be from some larger text. We have a treatment to prevent our prize cannons from rusting outside. Postmaster Andron developed a solution that seals the metal, protecting it from the cold air. We transformed the old armory into a patination chamber. where we can heat the solution into a gas. As the gas diffuses the chamber, it will build up a hard coating on the cannons. After a few weeks, the cannons will be ready for the elements. However, we must be careful around the solution. One of Andrin's assistants scalded her throat just from breathing too close to the stuff. This manuscript has fallen apart over time.
Injustice 2 as Harley Quinn and Dr. Randall.
Who?
It's Dr. Randall.
Is that the non-hero persona of some person?
I have no idea.
Who the fuck is Dr. Randall?
I don't know.
Oh man, the hero/villain Dr. Randall.
The world of Final Fantasy as Riku.
No. Nope, I will sew you.
Choose a veggie
Christ.
It just says additional voices, but that's just hilarious to me.
Oh, hello.
That's not.
I love story mode. Your body go boom.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
As
Paz Ortega and Dread. That's a rough last name. Andrade?
Okay.
It's not ringing a bell for the second name, but I know Paz.
Well, that's the full name.
Oh.
Paz Ortega Andrade.
Oh, right. Ortega is... Yeah. Yeah, I know Paz.
Whew, good thing I sold.
There was a bit of a pause, so I thought that was another name.
Yeah, so did I.
No, there was a pause because it was a rough name to conquer.
Well, yes.
Okay, this seems important.
Samurai Jack. That was a lot of people, apparently.
Oh, apparently, I mean, if they're in the video game.
Ashi? Who was Ashi? Because that was something...
Ashi's like the main role that ended up in the new shit. Thing. I guess Jack's love interest?
Question mark?
Was she the one that fucking was part of the timeline paradox and fucking disappeared at the end of the series?
I don't know, but I guess you just spoiled the end for me.
Sorry.
Mortal Kombat 10?
Who would sound like Timmy? Don't tell me.
Farah? Oh, sorry. There's another one.
Oh, right, 10. I was thinking of 11. No, okay. Yeah, definitely Farah.
There's another one, too.
No, Farah was obvious. Okay, 10. I gotta think of 10.
Let's see where you're going with that. There. What did I tell you?
Nice and quiet.
Okay, I don't know.
Lee May.
Lee May?
Okay, this seems... Oh no.
What the fuck is Lee May?
That is a Forge Guardian. No!
Oh. It's not ringing a bell.
Star Wars The Old Republic Shadow of Revan.
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 Revan!
I'm used to saying Kavan, okay.
That's very fair. It's just Revan.
Griff!
Who's you voicing that?
Risha. Bez Martilla and Zyril.
Just sounds vaguely. wonder if she voiced some of those owl people. Like